Start streaming. Hey, controller turned. Console turned on. Good. Move this over here. All right, we're good to go, I think. Let's queue up after this.
We have a minute of ants. Might as well let it play.
Yeah, I'm gonna let it play first.
Ants.
I found my controller. Oh shit! Octopath 2 is still in the game. Wait, hold on. I gotta make sure I save. Oh god. I'm so fucking lost. Jesus Christ. I don't know where I'm putting anything today. Uh-oh. I don't know where the video game is. Oh wait, I do. Never mind. Right. Okay, phew. Crisis somewhat averted. Are we live? I think we're live. We're about to be any moment now. And it goes. Perfect. Oh, no. Perfect. Didn't see anything. Awesome. We're live. Throw that shit out of here.
God.
Everyone consider ants.
No.
No. Do not consider ants.
I, for one, welcome our new ant overlords.
Ants. 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 Ants are pretty cool, though, I will say. When I was a really young kid, I had a fascination.
Nah, fuck that. Ants suck.
I mean, dealing with them as like a pest, yeah. Not the worst pest, though. They're pretty low on, like, the pest meter. Ants are pretty low. Having dealt with almost every sort of... Oh, thank you. Very cool. Alright. I'll share this screen to you guys. Voila. The last time we left off, we learned how Babby was formed. And now we're going to make a lot of
Off
Babby.
screen.
No, it's
No, on
not
screen.
that
It's going to be
buff.
hardcore pornography. He's not, no, but the guy they had to make him a little extra thick for this one. To make Mio's thirst much more understandable.
You know, Xeno protagonists have never been like beefy guys. Ever.
No, I mean, I guess Rex is now.
We're about to get one.
In retrospect. We're about to get a beefy boy. Despite these random moves since we're here.
Good going, Uni.
Bug bird, like, you don't like birds, or you want to flog the bird?
I see you.
Yeah.
I don't know anyone who does. I don't know anyone who dislikes birds. Actually, I probably do know someone who dislikes birds. I knew someone who probably would have disliked birds.
I hate birds.
Ash is dead. Uh-oh.
The album.
Sorry, I wasn't doing my job.
We should, probably save her. There we go. Very quiet? Am I that quiet? Was I fucking with my games? I might have been fucking with it. Hold on.
He's always fucking with it. He never stops fucking with it.
I just keep fucking. There we go. That should be it. I think I was fiddling with my gain meter on my mic. Like, just like, not for any reason, because I like fiddling with things.
And he is
also,
the
like,
he is the beefiest boy of literally all of them.
But he's like he's very lean. He's not like a beefcake, for lack of a better term.
When are we gonna get a Van Ham protagonist?
Hell, when are we gonna get a
Van Damme
playable
type?
Van Ham and one that doesn't die at that?
I mean, I guess technically Monica's like the closest we got, really. Oh no, that's not true. We actually got Van Damme in 2.
Yeah, but for
Until he
HF.
died.
He did. He did. In the DLC, I guess the leak doesn't disprove that. Actually, wait, no, it might have actually proved it even more. Alright, did we do that? No, we didn't. I think we're gonna go and start the Uni quest.
Uni quest.
We won't be here to see all of it, though,
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
So if you didn't catch me mentioning in chat last night, I have to fucking bail to pick my brother from the airport.
He's gonna go there and like punch him in the mouth.
He flew to Texas to apply for a passport, which
Why Texas?
sounds stupid. Like, that's where he could get an appointment.
In Texas?
Yeah.
Where does he live?
Maryland. DC.
He couldn't get an appointment in Maryland?
No.
And where's the girlfriend live again?
Germany.
Okay, so he's going to fly like 2,000 miles to get a document, then 2,000 miles back, so he can fly 4,000 miles to get some tail.
That's right.
Sure.
That's right.
So
Jay.
he's willing to fly 8,000 cumulative miles to get some.
Oh, Riku and Manana have to be here?
You know what's
Alright, I guess
interesting?
we'll-
I don't think, like, both of my brothers have girlfriends, but I don't think they actually
This
do
reminds me.
anything like that.
Alright, so those clothes we'd borrowed all that time ago, I guess they were city made in the first place. Thinking about it, does that mean we might see people with the same outfits walking around? Wait, you don't think my style, it's not weird or anything, right? I wonder, we did get dressed in a hurry then. There wasn't time to think about style too carefully. Judging from the city people's perspective, it's not impossible that something about the ensemble might appear extremely offensive. Oh no, this is what I was afraid of. You look fine, Noah. Don't let Tyon's mutterings get you down. Say, what about Tyon's clothes then?
Ooh.
I need my attire to be functional, that's it. That's
here-
it. It's entirely
she's
pointless
gonna
to
say the
worry
line.
solely about
The
its
line.
appearance. Wow, that's pretty sensible actually. A very Tyon approach. While we're on the subject, Tyon, there's something I've wanted to say for a while now. What is it? Your scarf is deeply uncool. What did you just say? Repeat yourself. I dare you. Aha, I knew it. You're as vain as the rest of us, you poser.
Uni is best
He's a
bird.
fake. You know what? We haven't done the Mondo one. I've been putting this one off.
This reminds me.
Hey, Tom, can I just say your blade's awesome? Oh yeah, it's nifty as all, Spark. Don't ambush me with your praise, please. You're making me queasy. If you use enough of the Mondo, could you get them to carry heavy stuff for you? Since they're so tiny, can you use them to spawn enemies without them knowing? Oh, now we're dreaming big. With enough Mondo, there's nothing we can't do, I bet. Now you're letting your minds run away with you. There are limits to how many Mondo I can control and to the range. Oh, for real? Well, that's a shame. Yeah, a bit of an anticlimax. Oh, I'm feeling let down somehow. That said, nothing is impossible. When I truly apply myself, the Mondo's capabilities are limitless. Nice one, Tyon. I knew you had it in you, my guy. You're the best, Tyon, my hero. Yeah, just leave it to me. Hey, hey.
And then Tyon went
Is
to
he
sleep
okay?
crying that
Is
night.
he okay? Is he okay? He knows they won't let him take this back, doesn't he? He's having a moment. All right. We have to add them.
Right then. strap
They're
in.
already
Rip-
here, but we
Rip
have
Masha.
to add them.
Yeah, it's kind of strange. It seems that they believe in fortune clovers in the city as well. What can I say? If you know, you know, and if you know, you're gonna want to collect them. Isn't it mysterious seeing children talk about things? Things never fails to bring me a smile. Oh yeah, it is mostly children collecting them. That's right.
Oh no.
Got a point to make, Senna-love? Oops, no, not really. Aha, you want to go join the City Brats Uni? Sounds like you'll have a lot in common. Ah, you absolute muppet. Come on, Uni, no need
That's
to
right, Uni. Go play with children. Hey, kid, wanna play
Queen-
with fortune clovers?
Motherly instincts
Queen's laces,
engaged.
you lot. They wouldn't know what any of these instincts are. Let a girl have her hobbies, will you? That's right, if they grow near the city as well, then we could have a little excursion someday. You're the only one here I can trust, Noah.
Noah, hey, how's
I
tricks?
forgot about his quest. I'll have to go
What
back
do
to
we
check to
find
see if we can do
here?
it.
Boliaris?
Hey, he's not dead.
you?
Nice.
Same old,
No, he's
same
not.
old. Though we're not getting any provisions from home, so our supply guys are being run ragged.
Any requests for us? I don't imagine you called just to shoot the breeze.
No. Good point. Got a bit of info to share with you.
Yeah?
Specifically, it's about Colony 5.
Colony 5. I remember something about them being pretty highly ranked.
Yeah. We only happened to hear by chance, but apparently they made gold just the other day. Or so it seems, but we're not sure. Oh, go on. Last time a colony went gold? I think it was about 40 years ago. When you go gold,
40?
you're pardoned from fighting. That's why everybody busts their balls trying to rank up.
That sounds pretty familiar.
Thing is, we're not even hearing a peep about this from the other colonies. It's as if they're acting like Colony 5 never existed to start with. I've tried getting in direct contact with them, but I haven't heard a fart back.
You think something happened?
Well, the woman in charge of Colony 5, or Solia, was close friends with our commander.
With Ethel?
To give you some background, some 2 years after the commander got us to silver, well, Solia managed it as well. Kamaravi might have been Ethel's rival, but Osolia and Ethel, they were sworn friends.
What, so... if it wasn't for the thing with Kamaravi, you all would have made it to gold rank?
I guess you could say it was likely.
Then, I can see why you'd be worried.
Yup. So I was thinking of going to take a look. Been 6 days since we lost contact. If there's been some accident, we could still be able to help.
Are you sure that's a good idea? You got no flame clocks. What if you end up like us?
We'll get the spark out of there before that happens. But I'm talking about Osolia here. I ain't just gonna leave her. And if the commander was here, she'd do the exact same thing.
I really want to help out on this.
Whoa!
Uni? Seems out of the blue.
Well,
It
you
is.
see...
Ah.
At least she left behind a beautiful
Why
corpse.
didn't you tell us this sooner? Gotta share this stuff.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, she never
I
did tell
just
them.
didn't really believe it.
So, what you're saying is, you think that in the past you were attached to a gold rank colony?
Could be. This ain't some ash about wanting to know my past self or anything. A whole colony just fell to pieces. I have to know why.
You reckon Mobius have something to do with it?
With what I saw, definitely.
So that's why. All right. We'll help you out.
No, I mean... Are you sure? You know, I'd be glad for the help here, sure. But I really wouldn't want...
Oh, enough of this already. Tell me this isn't exactly what you were hoping for.
Saw through my clever ruse, eh? Must be losing my touch.
I've seen that memory too, when interlinking with Uni. And I guarantee you it was not a dream. I'm certain of it.
True. I feel the same.
Oh yeah, I guess he wouldn't
What
have
do you two
known
think?
about that.
No
I guess that's why he never
objections.
pressed her on it.
Let's
'cause
head
he
out.
knew.
Yeah. I want to lend a hand as well.
There you go. Okay?
I owe you one, mate. Seems like I'm always getting you in trouble.
It's fine, Boliaris. We do have an obligation here, right?
Man, not to forget all that food you gave us. Oh yeah, I remember you took seconds.
Righto. I'll be moving out after this.
So Senna ate those like
Around
20
here.
burritos and then got
The
seconds.
Orion Trail.
Yeah.
Understood.
Yeah.
Damn.
She gotta burn all those calories.
Damn,
somehow.
girl, you packed it in.
Alright. See you there.
All muscle.
See you.
Noah? Friends make
All
journeys to
colon.
colony?
Yep.
Just
the plan.
poop it out.
Then, humbly asking to drag Manana along.
No problem. But why?
Manana heard rumorings. Say that Goldie colonies have super real good ingredients lying around. Manana will take these
Okay, I forgot why they
ingredients.
tagged along.
Resulting
I guess
dishes
now
will
we know.
blow both socks and minds. Trying to expand the old repertoire. Eh, Manana? Expand!
That'd be really great, actually.
Expand.
Don't know why I'd ever.
Right, Manana just ain't talking
Manana,
shit.
If
The
you're
colony
going-
really does have some good ingredients lying around.
Naturalistic. Only answer is yes.
I just said I won't refuse. We can all go.
So these, I've already mentioned that we have Ascension quests. Your main party and all heroes get them, and the main party ones are also pretty significant. Obviously, you can, barring 2 of them, they're optional. You can totally not do them, but they're definitely worth doing since they do provide some good development for the characters.
I wonder what.
Except for one.
Also, with unis, depending on...
Oh wait, also, here's Gray.
There are like a
Now we know where he's
couple
from.
minor cutscene changes, depending on if you do unis before or after the end of Chapter 5.
Yeah, that's true. It's very minor. It doesn't like have huge implications, but there is like
I think it just works
some
better if you
dialogue
do
changes.
it before the end of the chapter, then.
Yeah, because otherwise, yeah, it probably just would works better. What region is this in? I don't even remember.
Tornus.
Oh, right here. Perfect.
Yeah, Pental, whatever.
So yeah, the point of side stories is to unlock the cap for your class. Since currently they're all capped at 10, but once you complete a character's side story / I guess Ascension quest is what they're colloquially called, then they uncap it to 20.
So you can do the grind all over again.
So
the grind to 10 is much easier than the grind to 20. Well, actually, it's not that bad. What I wanted to do though,
if the last gold colony was 40 years ago,
Mhm.
and Yudi's flashback was from a gold colony, that means she's like died at least 3 more times since then.
Maybe.
I guess so. Yeah, that's what would be the implication. That's assuming that was the most recent colony. We don't know how old that colony was when it was there. I need one more tank. I'm trying to think who I should switch out.
I did say at
Oh, this is
least.
the tank we have. Lost Vanguard. I guess we'll switch to
I'll
you.
take real good care of the bad guys.
Good. I'm gonna try this class out because I haven't. I think it's pretty good damage-wise. I don't know what the optimal.
Technically, there's no
Uh,
limit to how many times she's died.
Golden heart.
No, well, I guess the limit would be whatever, however long they last would be. Yeah, she could have died like year 1 for all we know.
How many past unis do you
this
think
is-
reached the rank of colony commander?
I don't know actually. I could theorize about that, but that would be kind of getting into spoiler-ish territory, so I'll just avoid
I've
that.
thought
Commander
about
Uni
this
would
a
be
little bit.
fucking,
Anybody
like,
else feeling curious?
Hilarious.
hilarious.
I determined that Lance
is a
made
word.
colony commander exactly
Big
once,
responsibility.
and never again.
So this is the costume for the Lapidarist. Not as cool, although I actually, you know what, I don't. The more I look at it, it looks fine on Mio. I like the yellow.
It puts a weird cape on her skirt.
It does. It's part of the getup.
It's a butt napkin.
So yeah, as much as I would like to talk about like how like could a uni ever become a commander, I do have an answer for that, but it'd be talking about concepts we haven't like gotten introduced yet, so I'll avoid. We won't be getting that until like much later, so I probably won't even remember to talk about it. Also, there's Ethel and Kamaravi's mechs
Big rip.
kissing.
They learned what
with-
sex
with
was
their-
like before
with
the
their
party.
swords.
Actually, what level is this quest? Now that I think about it, 45. We're fine. Oh wait, I think we're fine. Yeah, we're more than fine. Okay.
Anyway, I should probably go now. I'll
All
be
right.
back later.
Get there safely and back.
Wait, is
Yeah.
BWI anyway? From you.
45 minutes.
Oh god, that sucks.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's gonna miss most of this, unfortunately.
Not bad.
sad.
Not bad at all.
Sag. All right, take care.
Well, Doyes, it's just you and me and Ouroboros.
Aurora Boreas salad. Shit, I wanted to make a joke there, but I couldn't. So yeah, this stream, luckily it's not going to be a lot of, I don't think there's going to be any story content. There's a lot of side content we'll be doing.
Dude, you'll
that's
be
for sure.
doing
So,
side content for weeks. That's just how Chapter 5 is.
Yeah, but we're also going to do a little bit of progression just by nature of some of the side content we have to get, but it's very minimal. And new area, actually, we haven't been to. But yeah, I've been having an hankering to play this game off stream, but I've been avoiding to do so again because I don't want to burn myself out. There was that moment where I was fiending on Xenoblade 2 quite a bit.
I mean, there's always Octopath. Oh, you're getting along pretty well on that too.
Yeah, I haven't played in the last couple of days, but I've been making good progress.
Yeah, I beat that yesterday. Except for like the secret boss. I tried the secret boss today. Oh no, that only Crimson Tier Autism can beat that kind of boss. Holy shit.
I probably could if I like got to that point. Well, I guess we'd have to see. I'd have to see how you optimize it.
I really hate games that do that. Like, the appeal of Octopath is, like, you can build your party basically any way you want, and thus bosses can be beaten in any multitudes of ways. We can agree with that, right? But then you get to the secret, you get to the super hard secret boss, and there's basically one correct way to beat it. And fuck that.
I don't mind that because I feel like the secret boss is basically alright. Take all the knowledge you have and like
take all the knowledge you have and forget about it because there's one way to do it. And if you don't want to figure out the one way to do it, fuck you.
That's not what I want to do. I think she like just eats so much shit so quickly. Good lord.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know what happened to my healers. This fucking robot has been kicking their ass.
Oh, this was a rough stretch.
Yeah, this little area is kind of tough. Oh god, everyone's just eating shit now.
This is an area I came back
just
to
fell
when
off
I was
and
like,
died.
you know, level 60 and just got revenge and everything.
Yeah. I mean, Boris liked the first Octopath. I think he'd really like the second one. It's just better. It's just the first game, but better. I know Crimson likes the first game a little more, but I feel like a lot of the issue.
I like
a lot of the issues that
like
people had with the first game.
Like, I told Boris, whatever you rated the first one, add 1, and I think that's the fair set. Like, it's like 10% better, and that's great.
Which is weird because like it reviewed this, it reviewed more or less the same from like publications. Like I think it's about the same as the first game, maybe a little better. But when you look at like user scores, people seem to be a lot more receptive to the second game. Like people like were kind of down on the first game comparatively. Well, everyone seems to like.
Well, I mean, the second game fixed the biggest flaw, the character interaction.
I suppose it's not like it, but it's not like it sort of fixed it, but not maybe in a way that a lot of people would have wanted. Which is, I want them to actually be.
Wait until the end of the game.
Okay, maybe there, but I think that still doesn't really address the issue that people have, at least not in a satisfying way to them.
You're still lacking chapter 3s. Wait until the end of the game. Trust me on this.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, I just realized she's got Kevis recharge rate. Interesting. Oh, died. Cool.
I'm the girl with the gall.
Alright, so I'm gonna have to look up how to like optimize these classes. There is a way, and you can do some stupid shit with them. I don't know what the optimization for Lapidaris is. That being said, I won't go back for that. I will climb those vines though. No, I'm okay. I don't want to fight those robots.
Are you gonna go activate the most obscure, out-of-the-way Hulk there is in the game?
Got that out of the way. I never missed it anyway. No, the one thing that really annoyed me was the fucking Pebble quest, because that one was like I never could find on my first playthrough. I could never find which one I was missing.
Same. I was missing one, and fuck it. I don't care.
Slayer. Yeah, fast recharge is like pretty crazy. I think that just reduces the charger on like all moves. Does it apply to herself? It does. Yeah, so it just makes cooldowns way faster.
It stacks.
Yeah, it does stack. So as you get higher in rank,
everything's instantaneous. Just spam.
Yeah, you can do some really stupid shit with this class, and there's a class we have not introduced, we have not seen yet, that was considered the best class in the game. I think this one beats it from what I've heard. 1 second.
We have
What should do? She's
Yumsmith.
That's not the best class in the game. Probably one of the worst classes in the game.
But it comes with a hat. A free hat.
It does come. It does come with a hat. That is very true. Oh my god, look at all this fucking healing. I mean, ideally, you... So, from what I've seen, like, it feels like Lapidaris almost replaces the other class. I'm not 100% sure. The other class is still very good. It's just that Lapidaris is, like, that much more cracked. It's kind of crazy that, like, they never really fixed defenders, but they really fixed healers in this game. Holy shit. Healers, or at least, like, the support class, is, like, stupid fucking good now. Let's go get those, let's get that ether over there. And kill those bunnets. I can't wait for the Xenoblade game where it actually makes, like, block defender, like, really good. Still waiting on that, Monolith. Please, I beg you. I beg you, please. Make them good. I guess they made Rain good, but that's kind of from things that are not related to his class.
Yeah, you could build Ryan to be like one of the best attackers. That's true.
Yeah, he's apparently the best character in Definitive Edition specifically because of the added levels to like your tree or something. I forgot what they did. I think they added like, I think it's the added levels to your like your arts that just make him much stronger.
Yes, so you can just buy manual. There's 2 extra levels if you buy manuals through the Napon Art Stage.
Yeah. I mean, Xenoblade Definitive Edition probably only has like 1 bad class. Everyone else is like good, at least.
Let me get
Rip Charla.
Sure.
Yeah. Poor stupid Charla.
She's fine. I don't see why people. She gets the job done.
She's okay, but like once you realize that like healers are not that great and you can actually do better without them, then she kind of becomes irrelevant.
Or you could just have Ricky built so nobody dies ever.
Yeah, I feel like Charlotte's like a good crux class, and like if you're not optimizing yourself really well and you're like having trouble like sustaining fights, she's good to have. But like if you know what you're doing, then yeah, it's kind of rough. Hey, where is that hole?
I do remember there's been a couple times where one of the Charlotte's problems is just the AI. If you take over for Charlotte,
is not great.
In place of the computer, then Charlotte can get shit
her
done.
heat mechanic is like. Her heat mechanic is really dumb. Where like everyone gets something for their thing, she gets like a nerf, which the only reason why I think they did that is because maybe they thought the healing class was too strong. But it ended up just not being the case. That's my only reason why I think they would do something like that.
Yeah, I mean there is a heat sink gem to counter that a little bit, but I don't think that gem goes above tier 3 either. Oof.
I'm like now imagining like a world where we get like a Xenoblade 2 Definitive Edition, which is kind of cool. It wouldn't be censored.
It would be so censored, man. You know it's true.
No, they wouldn't. They
only have stalking
censored it for Smish.
You'd only have stalking Pyro. There'd be no.
No, well, actually,
true,
well, first of all, I actually prefer censored Mithra. I think it looks way better. But like, I could see them putting like censored Pyra as part like as a bonus aux core. But yeah, I don't think they'd censor it. They didn't censor Xenoblade Definitive Edition at all. I doubt they would do it for 2. Nintendo doesn't seem to give a shit.
I mean, what could they add to Xeno 2 Definitive? Well, more like they can lay out the tutorial system, but that's.
You know what they could do, which I find like they might not remove the gacha system because it's kind of integral to the gameplay loop, but they could make it so that you can change drivers more freely instead of like being limited to the item that is like in very rare supply.
That's a good point.
Or maybe just
2 does have like the scuff graphics where there really is no difference between docked and port. It looks like shit either way. They could fix that.
Yeah, I don't think they changed the art style. Like, Xenoblade 1 got an art style change because, like, it looked rough on the fucking Wii. Like, they were trying to go for like a sort of realistic style just because of like the hardware.
Oh, I know what
And then
they
when
could
got,
fix.
like, better
Patch
hardware-
back in the "Don't forget me."
Oh, there should be a slider in the menu. This is actually the correct answer. They take Mio's Nia skin and make it the new Nia skin, Blade skin. That'd be kind of cool. Having like little references to, I guess Xenoblade 3 and maybe even Xenoblade 1 if you want. This game did
Shulk and
actually,
Fiora are
which
in
we-
Xenoblade too. Remember that.
They are. You're right. As
Now
DLC,
here's
they
a
are in
question
it.
we kind of have to wait until DLC 4 of this. Is that canon? Probably not, but maybe.
No, I don't think it's canon because Elma's there and Xenoblade X I don't think is canon to the Chronicle trilogy. I'm pretty sure it isn't. So Elma being there is kind of like fucky. I mean, unless Rex looks at Shulk, it's like, oh, I remember you from that time we went to like that other dimension to like hang out and be cool.
That's kind of exactly what was alluded to in the fifth row reveal trailer for Smash.
I suppose, but like that's Smash.
Well, you know, I'm saying it's happened before,
know.
just in a different venue.
I don't want to pull into Mura and be really concerned about the fucking canon implications of DLC, like the challenge mode. I don't want to think about that.
I'm just having a giggle.
All right.
That's how you pull off a win.
Yeah.
All right. So we're just doing this little side thing just because this unlocked this far on us Hulk since we're in the area.
Tell that to my partner.
Also, just to have a more laid back
Gotta face me.
feel.
Here we go.
Actually, how much faster is the charge rate on this? Ooh, it's noticeably faster.
I can handle this one.
Oh man, I'm like still hung up over fucking dinner I made tonight. It was so good. I made sweet potato mashed. It's fucking great. Oh,
I'm not really a fan of the sweet potatoes.
I'm not normally I'm not either, but like the sweet potato the mashed sweet potatoes I made were really good. So I was made a believer.
Did you make it the true Canadian way and like fry it up and put weird cheese crap on it too?
What for mashed potatoes? No.
No.
What? No, that's not a thing. I don't think it's a thing.
It's all hinging on you.
I have a very traditional mashed potatoes. Did I turn to a poutine? No, I don't like sweet potato fries, generally speaking. I like my fries salty, not sweet. Look at that. This fucking bird here. Wait, poutine?
That's what I was alluding to.
Well, it was
yes.
Yeah, I'd make sense, I guess. No, because you see, like, I've seen foreign poutines and they fuck it up. It's so weird, though. It's the easiest thing to do. I guess it's because you can't really get those.
You just take fries
sweet
and
potato
pour
fries.
sludge on it. Damn, poutine.
And it's not gravy, it's poutine sauce, which is actually different.
Well, it's cheese curds, isn't it?
It's yeah, cheese curds and poutine sauce. That's it. That's for basic
Okay,
stuff. You can add stuff to it. That's not frowned
what's
upon.
poutine sauce made out of then? If that's a separate thing.
I'm not entirely sure, but I know it's different. It doesn't taste like gravy. I don't know if I'd describe it as sweeter, but it's not the same. I'd have to look it up, actually. They don't, but that's why you just buy them for the poutine. You just buy it for making what you want to make. But yeah,
I don't
no,
think
it's like
cheese
poutine is
curds
simple.
are a thing you can even buy here in the States.
Really?
I don't recall ever seeing them in the store. We don't make poutine here.
You'd be able to I guess, but you'd use cheese curds for other things, no?
Like what?
I don't know.
If we just
Trying
buy
to think
cheese,
if there's actually
if
anything
we
else
need
you can make with
cheese.
cheese curds. That might be why. Oh, let me pick up those items here. Do a flip. Oh, did Noah already get rank 10? Ooh, that might be. Get to swap Noah off to something else. Oh, Jesus. Also, yeah, wow, I'm actually just like sustaining so much. It's crazy. But yeah, so like poutine is three things. It's fries. I don't know if the type of fry matters. I think some people are going to be more particular on what kind of fries they want for that.
Freedom fries is
in terms of the cut.
correct.
In terms of the cut of fry, cheese curds and poutine sauce.
Which is
I
an
don't know if it's
unknown
actually called
sauce.
anything else other than that. Yeah. Which probably very hard to get in the States, actually. You'd have to import that.
Now I gotta
imagine.
look up what poutine sauce. I thought it was just the cheese curds. I didn't know poutine sauce was its own thing.
Yeah, I mean, I'll look it up. What is poutine sauce? Poutine sauce is made of butter. Use unsalted butter to use so you can put the amount of salt in the gravy. All purpose. It is gravy based, but it's not gravy itself. You do have to, like, poutine gravy recipe. Yeah, it seems to be slightly different from gravy.
Okay, here's a recipe. 4 tablespoons butter, black pepper, all-purpose flour, chicken broth, chicken and beef broth. Okay, that's kind of
It's
all right.
Here we go.
Just fuck my heart up.
How come French cheese is world renowned, but Canadian cheese is more or less unknown outside of North America? Canadian cheese? Like, what? Sorry if I'm, like, being a bad Canadian here.
Yeah.
I think what is a Canadian
He
cheese?
has a point.
Like, a lot of our good cheeses are, like, just French cheeses. Like, we have Brie or Camembert. Like, we do make cheeses, but they're not, like, unique to our country, which is maybe why.
Yeah, I can't think of a cheese that's like, yep, that's the Canadian cheese. I don't think that exists.
At least because I live in Quebec, so we have a lot of French influence in, like, the kinds of cheese that are eaten. So, there's that.
What secrets might you be
This is
hiding?
valuable. I'll hang on to it.
Oh, let me see how many... Oh, gold coins. How many silver coins do I have? 73. We're good. For now.
What secrets might you be hiding?
Something so valuable here.
Alright. Hello, it's Mimo. It's the meme man.
I suppose I should try
Gold
and be
brooch. Boost
thrifty.
accuracy during the day. Boost damage outdoors.
Is this the scaredy cat Napon?
Deals damage. Oh, this is good for ether attackers, actually. Is he the scaredy? I guess we'll talk to him. Find out.
They actually do a kind of decent job of giving all these Napon a distinct personality.
I mean, they kind of blend in, but yeah. Oh, everything gives... Yeah, I think this is the one. Mimo, Miss Tam Tam. So no getting angry. Please don't hit Mimo. I beg you, please.
Please. Yeah. As Ricky would say.
Oh yeah, I forgot that this... Apparently this mission is part of speedruns, and I don't know why. But speedrunners will always do this uni side mission. I think it might just be to get Uni's class to level 20. I think that just might be the reason.
That or maybe the food ingredients?
I don't know. I'd have to see. I'd have to
I
to,
would
like,
know
watch.
because, you know, speedrunning's for fags, but...
Oh. Well, now my channel's been banned. Alright, let's get them sweet ether. Give me that ether, baby.
I mean, when I say that, I mean the Friendship Alliance games. This weekend on the 4th Chan Cup.
Oh, you're right! The Friendship Association games. You messed up the acronym, but it's okay. I forgive you.
Well, I'm not a Force fucker. I wouldn't know.
You're a Force. You don't fuck the Force? Damn.
Nope. Obi-Wan
The
never
Jedi
talked
would
to
not
me
wanna
about
be-
that. He never gave me the speech about the Force and the bees.
No, but he did say about how he bent over Ahsoka Tano and, like, fucked her real good.
Yeah, I stayed up all night after hearing that. That was
Fast
weird.
as a spark in Rogel.
Well, we would hate to keep you waiting.
Good man.
Your head is stupid.
So where's Colony 5?
Easy. It's up on the Loska Plateau. Should see it once you've cleared the cave.
What we waiting for then? This bloody Merc's giving me the creeps.
Uni should cool jets. Guessing in Tiz won't help.
You'll be in a tiz in a minute.
Don't threaten the
All he's
Napalm with
saying is
violence.
that we should play it safe. Careful. Right?
Correct.
I should be posting Bird
Mobius
since
creeps.
Scoops isn't here, but I don't have image posting rights. I don't think.
I think Nada does.
Control myself.
You can
I
maybe
start
post
getting
links and
crazy,
Nada can do it
nudge
for
me.
you.
Whoa. Where's the real Uni?
I just don't want us dragging our feet, all right?
I don't get Scoops' hate for Monica's outfit. It's like the best one. Shut the fuck up. Don't at me.
It's a pretty decent outfit.
I like it a lot. Because there's like, they got a boob window with the belts. Never not see it.
It's slightly above average, 6.5 out of 10.
Damn. Actually, wait, I don't need to do this. Ooh, actually, hold on. There's something I do need to do, though. Stop screaming. I do need to do this, because I think Noah maxed out his class. Yeah, he did.
Here, okay, here
we'll
we
do
go.
this.
Bird.
And switch back to you.
Line him up, I'll knock him down.
No, don't, please don't. No, Ethel. Wait, hold on. Borealis is not that small. I know it's an edit, but still pretty funny. I guess what the... Oh, never mind. Give me that sweet ether. Oh, I don't want to go to work tomorrow, but I got like something to actually do.
I'm burning vacation days. I'm not going to work tomorrow. Woo!
No, like I got like I'm gonna be responsible for like deployments for like our builds and shit like that. So yeah, so it'd be kind of last minute to,
Responsible
like,
for
not show up and-
deployments? Are you in the military now?
No, I work in. You know what? I won't say where I work in. I work in software. That's all I'll say.
I'm the girl with the gall.
But like we have our weekly sweeps. We have regression testing.
You're
to
a
do,
janitor?
and then we deploy our... Yes, that's exactly what I am.
He does it for pay.
I do it 9 to 5 for a salary.
Yeah, this wasn't long ago. Who could have done him in?
We can play these
Trying to do
husks.
the right thing, eh?
Actually, my job, the prospect of me having a job by the end of the month is kind of in a weird limbo.
Who's the one here who
what I've heard from
worked
work.
in a casino? I remember it was one of the Brits.
I think it's Bong.
Yeah,
Yeah,
was it you, Bong?
I think Bong. Pretty sure he works at a casino.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was him. But yeah, I may or may not have a job by the end of the month, depending on what happens. Well, I haven't heard anything right now, so it might be fine. Mostly speculation, so I don't know what my actual job, but I just heard stuff at my company saying that they might restructure, and what happens to the QA team is unknown.
People aren't gambling enough at the casino, so Bong's losing his job. Most tragic. More people need to ruin their lives in gambling, so Bong can be employed, damn it.
Can I do this one without triggering the cutscene? I can.
Be at rest.
Spin them all off. I already updated my CV actually in the event that I do need to start looking for something. But I'm not stressed out too much about it. I imagine I get good severance. If it does end up being a loss of work, but I haven't heard anything, and the changes are supposed to happen next month, so that might be a good sign. Or not, unless it's the end of next month, but we shall see.
Oh god, that's a... Oh, I saved the thumbnail, god damn it.
Oops.
That might be my only
Oh,
picture of her, too.
Considering their elevation, it can only be...
Right. Only something as big as Ouroboros or Mobius could make these.
I will have to look up which quests are actually available in Chapter 5. I'm pretty sure it's Uni and Lanza's, but Lanza's we need to, like, actually progress the story a bit. Oh, we gotta fight these dudes. They look pretty alright.
Well, I can't post this since you were talking about Monica's costume.
You can or can't?
I can.
Ooh. Oh yeah, that image. Classic. This is why I can't understand Scoops.
Stand fast! Cease combat!
That was easy.
Yeah. You're Boliaris, right? Ethel's man. From Colony 4.
Yeah, that's right.
Then you guys... You couldn't be...
Couldn't be what?
No, can't be. You aren't friends with that monster, are you?
With what monster?
Thank the flames. Huh? It happened so fast.
Squeak.
First, the commander was promoted to gold, and the night
Okay,
after
well, I
that,
can't do that
thing
quest
came.
today. Oh
could tell
shit.
it wasn't Acnean.
I'll hold off on this one for later.
Nothing native to these parts.
Guess
Could tell
Scoops
at a
needs to be here
glance.
for it.
It was cackling, having fun cutting our friends to shreds.
He loves it.
Albedo, did you become a Mobius?
He's
That'd
mobing
be
out.
Mobius. Has to be.
Yes, but why attack Colony 5?
We came to find that out, right? Think. Must be a reason.
And the colony? How's Orsolia?
No clue. We were in such a hurry to save our skin, scrambling for a place to hide. Then you guys showed up.
Right.
Well, she can't be all that far off. Shall we?
Spark, yeah. And if any Mobius mudders are there, we mess them up.
Yeah. Looking at these guys, they don't seem under Mobius control. But that makes them targets we need to protect.
No argument there. Who are you guys? You're working with Agnes.
Once we're done here, I'll tell you all you want to know. It'll blow your mind. Okay, let's get a move on, eh?
Before we do, we should escort these guys somewhere safe. Some of them are wounded.
Ah, too true. Definitely don't want them in combat. How about the cave entrance? They'll be safe as castles.
Cave entrance, huh? Yeah, that'll work. We owe you.
Okay, so I learned this because I never did this quest before. We will not be doing it this stream because Scoops is in here and he'd be very mad if I did. But Eno's Ascension quest can actually be done in Chapter 5. So I'm going to be putting that off until, at the very least, tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, Thursday. So we won't be doing hers just because I know Scoops would be very upset at me. Oh, fucking bats. Oh, wait, why is... Did Mia already hit level 10 with the Blapidaris class? I know she hasn't, like, been getting any points in that. Yeah, there's a lot of, like, tech, like, I know tech sectors are, like, getting hit hard lately. Because a lot of them, like, expanded during COVID, and then that didn't end up translating all that well, so a lot of them are, like, scaling back down. A lot of growing happening.
A lot of them had money in Silicon Valley Bank.
That hits a very specific aspect of tech, mostly startups. That kind of fucks them up.
Not enough
in terms of like tech in general. Pardon?
Not enough of them.
Pretty sure the company I work for is not located there in any capacity. I'm pretty sure. I'm fine. I think. Little she, little fine. Okay.
The girl. This is something decent, right?
Although I guess I technically don't work for a tech company. It's weird. There's just a lot big technical aspect to it, but I wouldn't call it a tech company because of what we deal with. But it's hard to say. I wouldn't know.
They're on us. Orders? Focus on that one. Captain.
Fucking Oopas, I swear. Oopa Loopas. Yeah, so I'm not saying the Silicon Valley Bank is not insignificant, but I guess it depends where you are as a company. I guess we shall see.
Now this is the topic that would get your stream banned.
Silicon Valley?
Yes.
I mean, YouTube, fucking Google's like too big to fail at this point, unironically. Like, what the fuck's gonna happen to them? They can afford to burn billions, trillions, perfillions of dollars. They provide a service no one else can really replicate. Except another giant, multi-billion-dollar company. Like, if YouTube died, Amazon would just jump right in there, I think, and make their alternative. Because they could afford to.
Oh, God.
Oh. Yeah. I'm okay with that.
Like, as bad as YouTube is, Amazon would be so much worse.
Jeff Bezos, what are you doing? I don't want to see your giant bald head here. I was gonna say, Elon would make.
See, he's in, like, you know, there's a big sale about the Redskins and Commanders, whatever. You know.
Oh yeah,
on the verge of being sold, and he's like a prime candidate to buy it. And I want literally anybody else but him to be buying the team.
I was gonna say, is it really that much worse than fucking, not Dan Snyder?
I mean, he'd be better than Dan Snyder, but he'd be the worst option still, if you know what I mean.
Wait, Dan Snyder's his name?
Dan Snyder, that's the
producer?
current owner.
Okay, I guess no, the other producer is Schneider, not Snyder. Oh god.
No, not Rob Schneider. Ooh. Rob Schneider is a carrot.
No, I'm talking about the Nickelodeon producer. You know, Dan Holder, Tighter, She's a Fighter, Snyder. That's very.
I haven't watched Nickelodeon since Korra went off the air, so.
It's fine. It's mostly a joke. Well, it's a meme, but it's also like probably an actual scumbag in real life. All right, gooey oopa egg. Go on, get.
Once we get out of here, we should be safe for a while.
All right, everyone's out. They did it.
I'll go back in.
We'll press on to Colony 5.
All right, get back.
Thanks. It's really us who should be going, but how can we ever thank you?
These guys are doing all the fighting. Thank them. I'm just along for the ride.
Oh, cheers.
Come on. Anyway, you just leave finding Orsolia to us.
Man, I can't
like
get over how good
he's an underappreciated character.
He's really good. I mean, he doesn't get a lot of play, but I think he's pretty well characterized, so he sticks out.
And he has like a really good character arc over the whole game, and it feels wasted on such a minor character.
I mean, a lot of it, not all of it, but one of his big moments is a side quest, which we will do if I have access to it. If not, I will get access to it. But I just can't get over like how good this main cast is for like a party. Like, when you play a lot of JRPGs, oftentimes you'll have like a party member or party members that kind of get like sidelined.
Sharla.
Morag. Like Persona games are also Morag. Yeah, Morag. I was thinking Persona games like that. Like some characters just kind of get like sidelined and don't get nearly as much playtime as others, so they feel more underbaked by comparison. But like this one, like they do a pretty damn good job of like fleshing out all the characters to a pretty good degree. Granted, one character gets it kind of bad, but that's only in comparison to like the rest. Not that they get nothing, but they feel like they get less.
Shall we deal with this?
Although they do get like a side quest. They do get a chain of side quests that helps like flush them out, so it's okay.
I'll keep them occupied.
But yeah, I feel like the main party in this game almost felt like a response to the parties they made in 1 and 2. Because I think they probably realized that like some characters just don't get as much play just because their relevance to the main plot isn't like as poignant. Like Charlotte, after her plot beat, after I guess her introduction, she gets like one plot moment and that's it, pretty much. Her relevance is kind of like whatever. Morag, I feel, is even worse in that respect. Although she still gets good character moments, but like,
hell, Melia
she
only had like
feels
half
like
an arc too, that they had to fix with Future Connected.
I don't know. At least she felt like a focused character. I won't count Riki by virtue of him being more of a comic relief, but like, yeah. So yeah, no, I feel like what they did with this game, like they really like made everyone's like, they made the game's themes like resonate with basically the entire cast. So it's kind of like you can't not focus on them at some point, since like just by virtue of like what the game's about, you will have to deal with one thing.
Oh, and they also improved the side questing so much to the point that it's kind of unavoidable that the main cast interacts with them well.
Yeah, the side questing is.
Ladies and gentlemen, Elvis has entered the building, and he's sucking your blood.
Blood-sucking Elvis. Oh my god. Is this what happened when he went to Vegas?
Ladies and gentlemen, Elvis has killed Senna and Lance and Tyan. Oh my god, Elvis is on a rampage. He's unstoppable. Ladies and gentlemen, hide your children from Elvis.
Man, I kind of wish there was a good blood-sucking, like a real joke about Elvis that you can call him like a blood-sucking leech, but no. He just ate a lot of burgers and got fat.
It's still glowing.
By the way, that's a pretty essential monster to kill just for the transport point.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, there's like no transport points other than that.
Almost empty.
There really can't be a lot of soldiers left.
See a lot of bodies.
Elvis did all of this. He's a monster.
Did he do heroin? I thought he was like on prescription drugs or something.
Yeah, no, everything Elvis did was a prescription. That was his justification. A doctor said it's okay for me to have it.
Oh my god, speaking of bloodsuckers. Oh no!
Rosalia!
He's a jolly looking fellow.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, or I guess gentlemen, here's an actual important character that gets introduced in a side quest. Although we've seen her before.
I wish I'd known you were paying a visit. I'd have found a much more practical use for this thing.
You're...
You can call me X. And this is... well, he's just some underling, so I don't actually care. Anyway, I count myself lucky. I mean, you popping up while we render judgment.
A judgment, is it?
Oh, did they actually work it out?
Work it out?
Oh, what? You didn't? Way to get my hopes up. I thought you came because you worked out what's going on with the colony ranks. With the ranks? Yes, the ranks. You've been so desperate to raise them. Just for a bit of comfort, you snatched away the lives of your enemies.
Are you gonna get to your point? Come on!
Ugh! Are you some kind of idiot? I mean, I've laid it all out for you. Just think a minute, it'll come to you.
Snuff off!
I'll make it so you dopes can understand. Are you ready?
Are you ready?
It was us who made up all the colony ranks. Good old Mobius.
What?
First we have the lowly dirt, then there's tin. Tins go up to copper. Then you get iron. After that comes steel. Then you get the badass silver. And finally, you've hit the top, gold. each other day by day.
But why? What did you even make the ranks for?
Because what else is gonna motivate you, eh?
What?
Oh no, she's Canadian.
You humans, you need some kind of goal in your little lives. You want to give your blades an upgrade? You want to eat some nice food? Or you want to live longer?
You evil!
All we did was give you those goals. And while you're trying to rise up, your life force grows brighter. So shiny. Isn't it wonderful? But then, once you've reached the top, there's nowhere to go.
Man, that facial close-up. She looks like she partakes in The Rock.
Then it's harvest time. One last gasp of defiance. Then we take what's stored up at your life's end.
So then, you're saying the gold rank's nothing but a sham?
I just told you, it's to motivate you.
Oh yeah, you motivated us real good. You forced us to fight without ever knowing the truth.
Huh? What are you even... You've done a good job tearing the place up yourselves. Nobody's ever forced you to do anything. You guys, you like a spot of murder as much as anyone.
There's nothing to like about it. How could anyone like it? We live in fear, knowing nothing but fighting. We wanted to reach gold, so we wouldn't have to fight. But you took even that from us.
Because you're idiots, surely. Just think about it real hard for 1 second. Who gave up the right to think for themselves? You did.
What a load of crap! You're the ones who never left us any room to think about our actions.
You haven't got 2 neurons in your heads. All you have are the things we gave you. And you have the gall to complain?
That's a very interesting caption.
Get away with this! How can our lives mean so snuffing little to you?
Uni!
Trailer line.
She's just goading Uni to make feathers ruffled. Keep head frosty.
But she's...
False. She's scared of Ouroboros. She wants mistake making so she can give friend the finisher.
You think she's scared?
You. Smart cookie, aren't you? I was told Napon aren't supposed to interfere. Maybe they were wrong. Well, whatever. It messes up my plans just a little.
But I think
Oh,
it's about
I think I know what time it is.
I'll take every last spark.
It's Mobin time. Console X, and who's the Mobius? Mobius L. Oh boy. Someone's gonna take an L after this.
Who could it be?
So notice how, like, notice she gives an explanation for why they made it for, like, the troops, but, like, there's no reason for why Mobius needs troops at gold. It's just tastier when they, like, eventually just kill them. It's like, oh, the energy's so good, like, there's no functional purpose for this. They do it because they can. Please don't kill me. Oh, fuck, this is going badly. He's... That's good, we're regenning. In the fucking... Good. Oh, we don't have a topple art bug. Good so far. Stay in the fucking circle. Counter heal, that's good. Get that up. There we go. Okay, we're doing okay. Ooh. Why is Senna aggroing here? Uh-oh, Uni's dead. Ruh-roh. Help her. Got like 3 fucking things here. That's a fucking stupid looking bird.
I'm looking for the angriest bird pics I got.
Oh, that's a big fucking AoE, I just realized.
This is hard being substitute scoops, actually.
It's like I have to, like, he already has all this shit prepared. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I gotta hit him up. We're good, we're good, we're good. No, we're not. Okay, we lost that. Okay, okay, we're gonna have to optimize our party a little bit, I think. Do you have a topple at... Uh-oh.
Where's that one pick? I'm just... Damn it.
Decent. We already have that.
I'll protect you.
We do need a topple art in that. That could be fun. I could stay. Let me change some of her gems here. First Bloodlust is good.
Oh, damn it. I just found the one I was looking for, and then I scrolled past it.
Increases buff, power buff effects. Oh, you know what? She actually does apply a buff, so that's probably worth having. And that, just give her all of these buffs. Actually, not increase that, but more HP. There we go. Let's try this. Oh, you're missing a gem. More damage. Fine. Good. You could probably do more damage. There we go. Let's try this. I guess we'll try focusing on console X. Oh my god. Sick. Good start. Good start.
Archer, doesn't this fight end only when you kill L?
I don't remember actually.
I distinctly remember. I only went after L, and once he went down, that's when the fight ended. You can just ignore X.
I guess we'll give it a shot. I guess we'll do that. Good. Oh god. There we go. Got recharged. Huge. Oh wait, I switched. Oh, never mind. I'm not. Do you not have your top?
Maybe we could have a better hero in Rico and Manana. I don't know.
They're required for this. I don't think I can switch them out.
They are? Oh, I don't remember that. Oh, I guess that makes sense given the cutscene, though. Yeah.
It's fine. I think I'm starting to sustain now. Yeah, we're doing quite good right now. Yeah, oh my god, Lapitaris is so fucking strong. Holy moly. Look at all this healing. Uh-oh. I've spoken too soon. Nope, we're good. Okay. Ooh, Nelly. Oh, fuck. Okay, at least I'm regenning. There we go. Am I? Yeah, we're fine. Get in there. Look at this. Look at all this sustain. It's beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
So I think art heal works basically if you perform an art and heal off of it, which is pretty fucking strong. And fast charge just means that you're gonna spam your arts way more. Yeah, I can see why this class is busted. I'm not even like optimizing yet. Like this is a crit-based healer too, so I could optimize her and make her do like billions of damage worth of crit. Well, I don't know what her damage output is like actually. That being said, he has not been broken in a hot minute. Speak of the devil.
He'll probably bust out the can.
There we go. Finally. Fuck. Okay, let's do it. He's spinning. Ooh, good start.
Good start.
When chosen, multiplies TP from next character. No, I think we'll just open with. Start with Tyon over here. We do not have a lot of good classes for DPS, I just noticed, but it'll have to do. Do this. I don't want to smash yet. Hold off on that.
But Scoops' brother said.
No. Good lord. Oh, that's not gonna kill him, I don't think. Unless like Senna can start doing 1 billion damage. Gives everyone in. Sure, this will extend at the very least. Ooh, she actually is doing some decent damage there. I don't want to accidentally do a smash here. There we go. Bang bang, you're dead.
Damn, Riku,
nice.
you're
Okay,
a
this
badass.
should be good.
You're a badass pawn.
Do this. Alright, so she's power charged. Let's do this. Oh fuck. No! It did exactly 100. No! Fuck! But okay, we might have enough here. Oh, she actually reactivated. That's fine. Ooh, hold on. Okay, it has to be lands here if we want to optimize.
Come up with an up on.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. And we'll have her do her hard charge on hit. Yeah, we got this.
He truly is taking the Mobius L. The
Yep.
eternal L.
The eternal L as he eternally spins. The endless L, one might say.
He's living on the
Alright, who wants
endless
to see
Nowell.
Alright, watch as I fucking kill him with this smash. You ready, boys?
I'm ready.
Oh, wait, that did not kill him. Damn it. Oh well, not a big deal.
That's fine. Mobius form will kill him.
Holy moly. Actually, she did a decent chunk of damage there. It's much sweet damage. And we'll do this.
Looks like a windmill of friendship.
Time for Xenoblade. I am watching.
You know,
Easy
since I've
peasy.
gotten to that point of Xenoblade 1, it just occurred to me that Lance's sword looks a lot like Shulk's artificial Monado. That the Machina make at the end of the game.
Alright.
You know?
Well, he's dead.
You're starting to get
Yeah, no, I see it.
killing
I guess it makes sense since a lot of, like,
Cheers
the
for
Kevis tech
compliment.
seems to be inspired by, like,
tell you
Shulk's
one
designs.
I ain't doing this.
Which I guess
because
is maybe
like
getting
it.
ahead of myself a little
I'm
bit,
just
but...
doing this to survive.
You don't change. You're still just a grunt.
You're desperate to kill, just because you're afraid of dying.
That's where you're wrong. This isn't just for me anymore. A lot of people's hopes are riding on this. So now
Your
I
stick?
ain't afraid. I'll carry these hopes as far as I can until we've made the world how it should be.
Oh? Well said. Alright, how far can you take this? Guess I'll wait and see.
Oh, look! Just can't wait to escape, can you?
Well, of course. I'm a busy girl after all. Can't spend all my time playing with you. Bye-bye!
She returned to her home planet. It needed her.
So that was Mobius X. And Mobius L, who did not even had a speaking role.
Yeah. Or
And
a
died the way he
human
lived.
form.
Yeah, we don't even know what he looks like.
What's it
Or
all
she.
been for,
Well,
eh?
he looked like a male
All of
model,
our
so.
fighting.
Yeah, the female
struggle on and
Mobius
on.
do accentuate the
But at the end
hips.
of the day, it never ends.
Yes, because Takahashi
As long as we
likes
live, all we
women.
Can do is fight on. That's not
I too am a fan of them. So
You saying there's no escape?
I sympathize.
It is crazy that the.
Depends how you look at
It is crazy though to think that the same character designer from 2 made a lot of these characters in 3, because they feel different.
They had a leash put on him. That's what's different.
Fight, struggle, they're just words.
I don't think it was a
And what's
leash. I
important
think
is
the
not
designs in
words,
2 were
it's
very
what you
deliberate for the
do.
kind of game they were going for.
Innit?
Like, I feel like
What's
he was given
inside's the
very
most important
strict,
thing.
or he was given like, hey,
You
we
know,
want this game to be more
I think I'm starting to get
serious and somber.
I've got you,
So we want those characters to
Ethel,
reflect that tone more.
and all the others to thank for it.
I remember reading that
So-
somewhere.
You're not afraid anymore, then?
We're the same as everyone else. We're not perfect. Even now, we still feel fear from moment to moment.
And still, you'll go on.
Yeah. We want to make sure we'll walk the path
Except
we want to,
Sana. No thoughts,
just like
no
Ethel
fear,
once
head
did.
empty.
No matter where it goes, right?
I should post a snare too.
And that's yeah, I'm just talking about like the main cast. I know this, like, I know 2 also had the distinction of having a lot of like guest artists. I mean, Nomura designed basically all of he essentially designed all of the what the fuck was I saying? He designed all of the Tornablades basically.
Porno blade.
Clueless. The porno blades. UFO porno blades.
Xeno porno.
Xeno porno. He's only ranked 6. Oh, they're there. I guess we can. Yeah, we can switch out the hero for this one. Actually,
You need my
I think
help.
we're gonna do Xeons in a hot minute. Might as well have him along.
We're gonna do Xeno? Xeon?
Xenoblade Chronicles.
These truly
Although,
were the
before
Xeon
that-
Blade Chronicles 3.
Before we do that, I want to see. Never did this quest over here. Oh well, not a huge deal. I have to do it. I'll do it. I don't know if Borealis has his quest. If not, that might have some prereqs actually. I know you should be able to do it at this point in the game. I'm pretty sure. I guess we'll see. If not, there might need some prerequisites. There's that one quest I didn't do in this area.
Whoa!
This smell.
No, I don't see it. Yeah, let me look this up, because I want to do it. It's a good quest, even if it's not, like, required for anything. Nope, that didn't... Oh, Browsing Borealis, is that what it's called? Oh, this is a great guide. Progress through the game until you reach chapter. Cool.
Brought to you by the pros
Unless
from Nintendo Power.
No, this is, funnily enough, this is called Gamer Guides.
Get the news that you
That
can
means
use,
nothing.
Nintendo Power.
Ooh, did you see that?
I actually, I think it's still up, but I mentioned this a while back when it broke the news. I have an archive. I downloaded the archive of all the Nintendo Power issues.
Oh, I mean, that's been a thing for
Which is
years
really cool.
now.
Yeah. There's an archive link. I know, like, when it started off. Okay, he's not here.
I mean, I have, like, freaking 50 of them on my shelf, and probably another 40 of them in my closet over here. That used to belong to my brother.
How do you unlock this quest? God, none of these fucking guides mention when.
Right.
Yeah, this isn't like this is way below. Wait, what is it? No, I think I have to do other quests, so we'll do some quests in this area. That's my only theory, because I think it might involve characters that we've not really interacted with yet. We'll do one of these quests and see if it unlocks it. Actually, there's several quests that I haven't done yet, now that I think about it, so we might have to do those. Hurting monsters,
Shall
we'll
we
do
put
this
our
one.
heads together on this?
No, oh, speaking of Senna stupid. No, of course not. Colony 4 problems are for Colony 4 to solve. Ethel said as much. And we're outsiders. The more we meddle, the more they'll be on guard
Ethel's
against
dead.
us.
We don't have to listen to her anymore. Solve
Yeah,
all
this
the
is an
problems.
old quest. This is an old quest I never did, which I probably should have, but, you know. Oh. You know what I recently got reminded of? I was recently reminded. You know that game Forspoken everyone loved? I say this with like 100
it's gonna be
quotes.
It's gonna be a classic heralded by the ages.
Do you know? Oh, actually, that's new. So Forspoken, the game everyone loved, known for its writing and other things.
All making sense.
I recently got reminded that one of the writers that's attached to the project is one Amy Hennig, which I don't know if that name means anything to you. Yet.
Not immediately.
No, so what she's most known for, which I think why some people had some optimism for this project when she was announced to be attached to it. Yeah, Amy Hennig was attached to it. Looking into it, she did the story concept, which doesn't really tell me how much involvement she had. But yeah, no, she's listed, and this was one of the things. But if you don't know, Amy Hennig had a pretty big hand in writing and directing the Soul Reaver games on the original PlayStation 1, I believe, as well as the first 3 Uncharted games. So she had a very good pedigree, and she somehow got attached to just like a really big flop of a project like that. Rip and piss.
I
yeah,
mean,
see diggity.
Great concept. That could literally be like, okay, we take that Martin Lawrence movie, Black Knight, and make it a game. That's Forspoken.
So, this is I think what might have happened, and this is apparently, I'm not sure how true this is I think there is some validity to this. Is that apparently Forspoken's original concept, or like the original story they had for it, was radically different from what it ended up being. So I think what might have happened with that game, depending on when Amy Hennig was attached to the project, was that she wrote the original concept for it, and I don't think that original concept is what we ended up getting. I think what she might have ended up writing was something very different. That's my guess. Let's pitch in.
Alright, if I'm gonna fill in for scoops, I have to do some horny posting too, so there you go.
Yeah, go ahead. I mean, you haven't stopped. Well, we don't even know what the original idea for Forspoken was. Like, I don't even know if the Isekai plot was part of that.
We've made some new friends.
Probably.
But from what I've heard, like, the final product does not resemble at all what was originally pitched. So yeah, it's just really sad to see that she's just kind of attached to like a really lame project. She's not the lead writer though. I actually do know who that is, and she's written. I looked at her up. She's like written nothing of like noteworthiness. This was her biggest game. beforehand.
And now she has
I don't know
a
her name.
famous flop in her category.
Yeah, we actually because of her, because she had a LinkedIn thing, we actually know how much this game cost, which was like upwards of 100 million. So yeah, it was a big fucking flop, I think. Like fucking full priced. The marketing was just.
You don't need to pay
marketing
full
was
price.
average, and
You
then
can
people
just go to the dump for a copy.
It's not even full price. It's new full price too, so it's even more expensive. It's like, oh fuck my life.
Man, I wish I lived near a dump where people dumped off brand new copies of unsold games. That'd be sweet.
But you know what? How much does, because they're like dumping fucking stock, how much can I get Forspoken for on Amazon.ca? Okay, it's not... It hasn't dropped in price that much, but it is considerably cheaper than it was on launch, yeah. Oh, this is a deal though, which...
Is that a game
doesn't
that
say
they
how long
want
it's gonna last
70 bucks for?
Yep.
Oh my god.
And Canadian bucks, it's $90
Yeah,
plus tax, so that's like over 100 Canadian.
We need every single $70 game to fail on launch, but unfortunately Zelda is going to be one of them, so that's not going to happen.
I think the most recent God of War was also $70, and that game sold well because it's going to.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think we couldn't do this quest because Maxi's involved with it. And he was off doing this. But yeah, I can get Forspoken on Amazon for $64.99 Canadian. So it's 28% off already, which is not ideal.
That'll probably be 30 bucks come the Steam winter sale. Maybe even 25.
Actually, it's on sale right now on the spring sale if you want to get it, you know.
If I want to get it, that's a massive fucking if.
It also didn't help that it launched pretty close to a little known game that got stealth released the day it was announced, called Hi-Fi Rush, which was not only a great game, it was also only like, what, $30 on launch? So whatever, so that game kind of just stole all their headlines.
Its sale price is still almost 50. Christ.
Yeah, it's crazy. Just play Hi-Fi Rush. Like, it's a great game. Them? I think this makes up for the past. We can't forget that we're fighting for the living. So if you don't remember, Maxi was the one who kind of like was talking shit about Mio, like how like she had killed his friends, and by she I mean like Agnes.
No, it was actually
So
that that brown-haired guy next to him.
Oh, you're right. It's the guy on the left. That's correct. I'll be frank, we don't have the firepower. We're busy shoring up culling defense, so taking out some enemies will help. Jeremy. Charity and hypocrisy.
Oh, so that's how they're
Oh,
doing.
I see a check mark on the map. I think that's it. Yep, okay, we need to do this quest. Dang. Yeah, the only thing I bought on the Steam sale was the game. I'm gonna stream after this because I thought I owned it.
Octopath 1 is on sale. That's half off. But that's also a
already own it,
freaking
so-
4-year-old game now.
Yeah. I think the only game I want to get was Nier Replicant, but I'm not like in a rush to play it, so I'm actually the only game I want to get right now is not on sale. It just came out, Trails to Azure, aka Cold Steel prequel, sort of, kind of, you know, that kind of game. That's nice because that game's not full priced. It's like $54.99 Canadian, which I think is like what, 40 American. That's cool.
Does it have Toa in it?
And we're gonna.
That's
I
the
don't think
important
so,
question.
no. I think the first game did, or Trails to Zero did, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Although that was in like one of the re-releases. Where she's not like a big character, she's like more of a cameo.
God damn it, Shadowborg was here the whole time.
I forget if she's in the if like the appearance she makes is in the first or second game. Because the Crossbell games and Cold Steel kind of happen concurrently, so I kind of forget the timeline of events. Not like how Shadowberg was just lurking and Toa's like, is Toa there? No. Irritation. Yeah, when she was almost killed because a bunch of Jaegers were attacking like this meeting. Oh, phew, you made it back okay. Bowler S gave us a heads up. We heard of what happened, so Ethel's... ...
Chandra's a cutie.
Expression says it all.
She's a good bird, too.
Yeah, she's pretty cute. Again, the NPC designs in this are actually quite good. Like, it's a good compromise between, like, being kind of generic, but also, like, distinct. Like, I think almost all the NPCs are, like, have a distinct design. Iris, hello.
It's actually kind of... There's actually a lot of same face going on, but they do a lot with the hair and the accessories.
The hair, the eyes, yeah, no, they do good. They do good with the resources they have. I'm a big fan of, like, with these smaller budgeted games, not that Xenoblade 3 was, like, cheap to make, but compared to, like, other AAA releases, it's not nearly as much. I like all the shortcuts and, like, techniques they use to maybe, like, to really, like, stretch the budget. Like, really make use of it. Yeah, so Bowler-S is kind of like angst, and now they're kind of, like, discussing who needs to be commander. Need Ethel now more than ever. And now she's dead. Bowler-S.
She's not dead. She's in a pod. And also 10.
Oh, yeah, they don't know that. She is in a pod. Because
I mean, would you like a comatose 10-year-old Ethel? They'd probably say yes, actually.
Oh, so that's how they do
The way
it.
you worded that originally was like, this is... I don't like the... this has nefarious motives.
Hey, that says something about you and where your mind goes.
I suppose so.
Scoops has corrupted you bad.
Yeah, what the fuck? So when... Okay, what the fuck else is coming out this year? You know what? We'll talk to Bowler-S and I can think about that. Let's talk to Bowler-S here. Is this gonna have voice acting? No, it doesn't. Okay. The commander would come here often when she needed to think. She told me her favorite thing in the world was the view of Colony 4 she got from here. We vowed to follow her to the ends of the world. That's the kind of person she was. Ethel will always be our commander. I can't imagine anything else. Sorry, Bowler-S. I don't know what to say. Sorry, guess I must look pretty pathetic to you right now. Say, do you reckon you could do something for me? Yeah, of course, anything. Can you take me to where the commander had her last battle? Bowler-S, that's...
Titan, how'd you like it if I streamed one of the Crash PS2 games?
Oh, God.
Well, too bad, because I don't own any.
Oh, well, you can always emulate it. Yarhar Fiddly-Dee being a part is all right with me. Yeah, I don't know why the fuck they're making a Crash Team MOBA of sort. Why? Why make a multiplayer game for an IP that's not known for multiplayer? Because you know that's worked so well in the past. You fucking clowns at Activision. God fucking damn it. I don't even care for Crash, and I like feel bad about that. They already like fucking milked Spire on the past sort of with the Skylander stuff.
Oh yeah. Wow, yeah.
That was when Toys to Life was like a pretty big fad for a bit, and then it just kind of crashed.
Speaking of things that ended up in the dumpster.
It was actually quite popular when I worked at EB Games for a little bit. I think it was at that tail end of it being alive, but I remember like selling pretty alright.
Dude, I remember like being at Second and Charles a few years ago. You could get those Skylander figures for a frickin' $1.
Yeah, they've lost all value. Hold up a minute. Who's that lot over there? Fucking birds. Kill the birds. What are those Turkins up to? Are they taking over the Faranas? What? Boliaris, wait! I'm gonna kill you, and then myself. Get away from the
Finally,
from that
it's time to
Faranas.
steal your food back.
How dare you defile Captain Ethel's resting place? I'll tear you all to pieces!
I'll hate you to
Lord.
death!
I'll kill you to death. Rogue Turkin. Get his ass. Is this Dynasty Warriors music? I'm not familiar with the franchise, so I don't know what kind of...
The horn! Go after the one with the
music they go
horn!
for. The guy with the horn, he can stay alive for a little bit longer.
He just branded his horn at you. That's what happens if you don't kill the guy with the horn.
Sidewinder. Oh, Jesus.
There's a reason I tell you to kill the horn once.
He's gonna blow so hard. Oh, he's dead.
We can do better yet.
Learned your lesson now, you feathered menaces. That's what Boris calls Uni and Melia.
Feathered menaces.
Just tell me one thing. How did the commander die? She fought with everything she had to settle things with Kamaravi. Not even Mobius stealing her flame could shake her will. She was so noble, I felt like I was looking at the sun. She was so glorious. I see, thanks for telling me. She fought, true to herself to the bitter end. Well then, I guess I have my own fight to fight. I have to defend her legacy. Let's get back to the colony, Boliaris. Everyone's waiting for you. Kind of crazy, like this kind of side character actually gets like a side quest completely devoted to him.
Well, it makes sense given the context that, yeah, he's the Column 4 commander now, even if he doesn't want to fucking give himself the title.
Oh, you know what? Since we're in the area, let's see if we can't upgrade that mech a little bit.
Oh, here, that's new.
That's
Have
new.
a cute, angry Ethel.
Wait, is this a spoiler? Oh, no, it's not. She's just chibi.
An Ethel just for Boliaris.
It's huge. To think they made something so enormous.
Alright, do we have anything here?
Which one was it again?
30% there, damn. 50%. 65. We'll leave it at that for now.
Put this technology to good use. Say, in the fields.
I think there is an Ethel sex edit, I want to say. I want to say I've seen it.
Probably. I know there's a Pyro one. That's about the only one I know of for sure, though.
Well, Bong, here's the thing. Like, prior to them reaching the city, they wouldn't care about, like, big bazungas, really. If you recall at the beginning... wait, I don't know if you were at the beginning of the game. But if you rewatch the beginning of the game, we had, like, Lance and Uni, like, standing around in the book arguing about it and not being distracted by their hot bodies. So I don't think they care. Shinzo Abe would be very angry. Hey, it's me. Call the squad captains to the council room. It's time to resume the meeting. You've got this. Will you join us? You don't have to do anything, just observe. Yeah, sure. First you run off, and then you resume the meeting like nothing happened. What are you playing at, Boliaris? I'm sorry, everyone. I'll explain everything later. But before that, there's something I've got to say to you. And you'd better come out and say it. Okay, then listen up. I, Boliaris, hereby resign my seat as lieutenant and take on the role of acting commander. What? What? You can't just... Wait a second, what did you say? What do you mean, acting? Maybe I can explain if you'll shut up for a minute. Look, I'm not cut out to be commander. You said it, not us. He's the only commander we'll ever have. I know you probably think so, and spark it. I agree. The Colony 4 won't last much longer like this. We cannot lose the colony, Commander Ethel left in our hands. So I'm stepping up in her place to lead this colony. We certainly need someone who can command us at all, but... And what's with this acting idiocy? It's not the magnificent announcement you seem to think it is. You're joking, right? Sorry, Denzel, but I'm deadly serious. I know some think I'm not suited to the role, but I can't hand it over to anyone. I don't see a problem with it. I didn't think you'd be on board with this, Maxie. Ethel had an energy that we lack, and that energy is what let us get to silver in 3 terms. I feel something similar from Polaris now. I think it's a good direction to go in. Looks like our Maverick loose cannon has mellowed out. I learned that you have to change if you're going to survive. You have to learn to accept anything. We need to bring our colony back to the top. That's like what you're saying, isn't it, Maxie? I'm now gonna go off and form a new team called Team Magma. Fuck you. Decisiveness was always one of Ethel's Colony 4's precepts. I wonder what the natural people in the city... I think they actually talk about that. They don't really open them, actually. Monica goes over this.
Open what now?
The tanks. They steal them, but they don't take them. They don't open them. Not that we all agreed. You better start ordering us around, acting commander.
Well, I mean, if you open up the
I'll
tanks, then
take
you
care of
have to
everything.
eat them, you know, really quick order before they spoil, and that's a pain.
Oh, wait. You meant that like in a sexual context, boy? Well, they're all children, first of all, so, they do start thinking about that. That's... That starts getting kind of sus. Why is there an arrow there? Or question mark? What is that? I don't remember that quest.
Oh, so that's how they're doing.
Yeah, what the... Oh, wait, I remember what this is. Never mind. This guy. But yeah, no, they don't really open the tank borns because Monica explained that, like, it'd be cruel to do so while they're still fighting Mobius. They already have so little time left that they want to do it after everything's said and done. I don't want to say anything about that bug, but I guess you can keep that thought in the back of your head. No fear, I got permission from Polaris, all proper like. Oh, like romantic
Damn,
feelings?
look at that Ferraris. It's orbing out.
No, okay, so... No, I think tank boards would be able to feel stuff, because... I guess I'll go into this, since it's not ever explicitly the same. It's sort of implied... that not even sort of, it is heavily implied that once you're free from, like, the flame clock cycle, you kind of, like... You kind of start developing feelings...
Like, human nature takes
never
over,
developed
is
before.
what he's trying to say.
Yeah. It's never explicit. I don't think it's ever explicitly said, but it's like pretty easy to infer. Oh, what a social blunder. I'm Ymir from the maintenance into... Actually, you know what? We're going to do a quest right now that kind of goes over that, so... This guy barely even stops for breath. Here's my question. What do you think makes the difference between Kevesi and Agni and Levnesses? They have different color schemes? Correct, but also incorrect. You're stupid, son. Pick one, mate. The right answer is their legs. Legs. I didn't know there was any difference.
Yeah, the Mechon-inspired ones on Keva's side are fucking cool and badass, and like...
Spoilers, Borg. I'll just say this right now. You never gets horny. This goes without saying, but the weight of a Livness airframe is considerable. Additionally, they have to carry heavy armaments, therefore you'd think it's crucial that they're built with sturdy legs. However, not so with the Agnian ones, they don't even have legs, and when they do, they're terribly spindly. Yeah, we can be horny for Uni, but I don't think anyone else is, as far as I remember.
Yeah, of the main cast, only 2 get horny, eventually. And it's not the bird.
Eventually, which... The less said about that, the better, because that will get explored.
We'll
in
clear on
much
talking about the
greater
napalm.
detail. Yeah, they.
My
fucking
god,
fuck all the time.
Riku and Manana, oh my god, they make so many little pond.
Riku fucks. Although how they fuck, I don't know. I don't know how Napon reproduce.
There's a lot of rolling involved.
I imagine.
It's like those drinking water birds, actually.
What? Drinking water birds? What are you talking about?
You know, those glass things that go up and down into the water.
Oh, yeah, okay. I assumed that's what you were meaning, but I wanted to make sure. A burning curiosity. So we have to give this guy some pretty rare drops, if I'm not mistaken. We have 1 sword and 2 iron wing. We may or may not do this quest.
Oh, this quest.
Quite a bit of investment.
This is one I saved until like damn near the end of the game.
Yeah.
Like you actually have to go out of your way for that one.
I guess if you you can't. You have to kill
There
enough
is
monsters
no
to, like-
you're gonna incidentally get the parts along the way. No, you have to go out of the way for the specific parts. You're not gonna get them
'cause I
along
think
the
each
way of
part's
the
like
main game.
Yeah, which I mean, if you're grinding for gems, I think you'll get those naturally. So.
Well, that's the thing. Like you want those parts for the gems, not the lame side quest.
Yeah. I mean, for the purposes of this game, we're probably only going to get to like level 7 max for the gems, since everything 8, 9, and 10 are like fucking stupid. Like, I'll show you the requirements for them. It's really stupid. Okay, I think we got to find Xeon with us. I think we just have to overhear some convos, and then we're good to start this quest.
This smell.
There's girl. No, it starts now. Oh, there's one. Perfect. Can't do it there. I just saw you. Don't go into... Oh god. Going into Mio's ass. Or crotch, rather.
Imagine.
Could you imagine?
A cat truly is fine too.
Is this not, like, progressing? Alright, so, Kite gone missing.
Let's rest and heal up.
Let me find my phone in case... Alright, sorry. We got 2 quests over here, but we want to do this one.
Let's have a little huddle up.
Kite left Colony 9 with a few soldiers in tow. Oh, what? What's a little div think he's doing? Why would he... Agnes' military activity was confirmed near Millick Meadows. Opinion was divided over how to deal with it. You're saying he's headed there? Surely when even he doesn't think he can wreck a colony with so few people. The Agnes colony is advanced, but the scouts are reporting that they seem to be retreating from something. That's what Kite and I judged to be the case anyway. That's why he... Now, people are unsure on whether to ally ourselves with the colony that has the Agni army on the run. Oh, I think this is not even the Ascension quest. I think this is the quest before it. Oh well. The colony's run by Mobius. Alright, let's go speak to Fox. Yeah, that's not it yet. For Colony 9, this is just before his Ascension quest.
Let's bounce.
Right, what are everyone's levels right now? 1, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6. Okay. Wait, how overleveled am I for this quest? The answer is A little. 42 is not the worst, but yeah. Anyway, here's Fox. You want to know where Kite might be going? It's a cave near the old Toronto's Hulk and Milk Meadows. We've stored supplies in there so it could be used as a hideout in an emergency. He could be in there. I'll send the coordinates to your Iris. Thanks. We'll see if he's there. Well, that's easy.
Now where's Falco?
There is no Falco.
Good, he's an asshole.
I'm all for preparing for an emergency, but taking from others is not the way.
Yeah, this kind of Monica kind of thinks it would be very cruel of them to just open the tanks while they're still fighting Mobius. Because at that point it's like, what do we do with them? Like they still already have like the shortened lifespan, and they would still be in conflict with them. So they're planning.
And they'd probably go
open them up
back in the
once-
cycle as soon as they die too. So
Yeah. So it'd be like, for no reason. It's probably more effective just to have them there so they're not being used for anything. Commander? Kite in there. I need to speak with him. I don't think they'd euthanize him. That seems needlessly cruel. Like, Monica is known, like, she has, like, shown that, like, she is willing to make sacrifices, but I don't think she's, like, there for, like, needless cruelty. Oh, what are you doing here? Planning on paying any other colony visits? The friendly army is still fighting those Agnes guys. They need our help. Colony 9 will be fine as long as you're around. You're not going back. I thought you wanted to be the big shot commander. We need results. We need to know that we can survive using our own methods. You guys are all about empty lip service. It's rob or be robbed out there. What do you change by repeating the same thing over and over, switching between robber and robbed? That makes sense to aim just to survive this moment. That won't fix the root of the problem. That's how we've always lived. You don't understand us, Noah. You really think your hollow gestures are going to fix Colony 9? You stupid fuck. You're right. Oh no. Which is why you need to help us change things. What? I can't do this alone. I need you, Kite. That's not fair. It's not like you ever listen to anything I say. Help! Kite, the Agnes army is here. They're attacking. Why now, sparks and ashes? Engage the enemy. I mean, again, if you euthanize them, they just go back to... If you're to quote-unquote euthanize them, they will just go back to the cycle. So just holding them on would be... It is depriving Mobius of resources. As little resources as that may be. Alright, kill them all! I like that people, like, really... I like the world of 3 more so than 1 and 2. I guess most are just, like... It's fun to think about Ionios. And, like, how it operates and, like, how people would act. So it's really fun.
Maybe for you.
Huh?
Well, what do you mean exactly? Like, I like the world.
I like the world building. I like how, like all the colonies have, like, their different cultures and, like, they act the way they act differently because of certain circumstances and whatnot.
Because I mean,
like how, like,
I really like 1's world because it's just so original, but that's kind of different from what you're saying about 3.
I mean, the originality goes a long way, but, like, 1's is, like, it's really interesting to explore, but I don't think, but, like, how do I put it? The locations are interesting, but I'm not necessarily interested in, like, digging really nitty-gritty into it by comparison, because a lot of that's already done in the main story, and I don't feel necessarily as incentivized to, like, look into, like, the smaller details. I think Xenoblade 3 does a better job. I think also because the side quests are good.
I want to
learn more about, like, how people... because I want to know how this world operates, because it's so fucking foreign. And it operates on such fucked rules.
It's like there isn't a lot of difference between 1's Colony 9 and Colony 6 compared to, like, Colony 11 and Colony 30 in this game. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, I think it's also a case of, like, what I find interesting is once you free a colony, the big question that becomes, okay, now that you don't have to fight and kill to survive, how do you adapt? Why are these onions still standing? Huh? Alright, shoot them. Oh, they just died. Why? Calling 9, you're the ones that betrayed the castle. Time to die. Oh, Bong.
I don't think I like these guys.
No, they could just get more Mobius. Pretty sure. Like, Yorin is a Mobius. He definitely wasn't a Mobius for that long. Like, what, 10 years at least? A little less, even? We don't even know when he became one.
When who became one?
Yorin. When he became Mobius. Which just leads, like, that just implies that they can get more.
We kind of do. He became one when he died.
Yeah, but, like, did he come back immediately is what I'm trying to say.
Well, we
don't
see
know how
one
long he was a
character
Mobius.
later on become one, and at most that's like a week, probably.
I suppose. I guess it's getting you're getting a little ahead of yourself there, but don't worry.
I tried to keep it vague. It can't be more than a few days.
I suppose so. I guess he was a Mobius, but yeah, he wasn't for that long compared to how long Ionios has existed.
Now that's the thing we don't really know has happened. We don't really know how long Ionius has been around.
Oh, we killed those people. Now everyone's against us, and it's all your fault. How can we survive like this? That's why we need you so much, Kite. What? Otherwise, our forces will take a hit. This is what stood out to me about Mass Effect and why I liked the games. The main plot was a broken mess with the later and further it goes, but the side quest universe was always really roped me in. Yeah. Although I think some of the world building in 3 kind of gets fucked, depending on where you look. Agonizing over it all is just a waste of time. Just listen for 5 ticks and make up your mind. Whatever happened to those failed fields of yours anyway? The results aren't great. It takes time and patience to find crops suitable for the soil. Thought today would be a failure too. Challenging the unknown isn't easy. That's why I was so resistant. You don't understand us. What? When things fall apart, I take full responsibility. There has to be someone to replace me as the person who supports everyone. That's me? Holy Nine must feel the same way. Will you help me support them together? The only person I can ask. Alright. 5 ticks are up. I'll help you until we find a better alternative to your plan. I bear responsibility too as the future commander.
That's a big wall of text from Bong.
Well,
I should interrupt
thank
it
you.
with Bird.
Do it. I like that. I like when people get invested in these games. Even if it's just one person that gets really into it. Oh, that's a holy moly.
Look at her. She's the boss.
She is the boss. For Colony 9.
Man, Uni with glasses. That's a good look.
Mama, hooba, wooga. Ooga booga. Ooh. Let me see, do I have any... I don't think we have any ether-based attackers, unless... I don't know if the little things are ether-based or not. Anything here. Ooh, you know what? That's good. Wait, what? Why do you have an auto bouncer? Let's get crit rate up. Wait, how many points is that? 10 percentage points, which is different. That's actually quite good. It's different from percent. Alright. But yeah, actually, what I want to say before I forget. I mean, Mass Effect 3, one of its problems for why the trilogy is kind of like really weird when you look at it is because it didn't have like a consistent writer. It had like 2 sort of consistent writers, but like one was only there for the first 2 games and the other one was there for the last 2 games, so it's like kind of like a weird hodgepodge. Hard to describe. What whilst with like Xenoblade, for example, the Chronicles, like Takahashi is like, I believe he's the main scenario writer for these games.
Yeah.
Regardless, he's like the consistent creative force. You know what? Let me look up who the writer for this is. I don't know if he writes them necessarily. He produces them for sure. Hold on.
I think what's important about Xenoblade is Nintendo is there to tard wrangle Takahashi.
I don't know how much involvement they have, honestly.
Oh, trust me, there's plenty.
Yeah, no, he is the scenario writer for all 3 games, and
now, I mean, compare Xenoblade, any of them, to Xenogears or Saga. There is tard wrangling going on,
so
and it can only improve what happens.
Well, with Xenogears, I think that's a case of like the game sold fine, but it ended up not like being a gangbusters, and then Final Fantasy came out, so it didn't help. So it's like, why would they bother making more of this? And Xenosaga was a case of like, I actually heard a fucked up story that like Takahashi's wife was like ran out of like the game industry by like really angry fans, so she kind of like stopped writing, which is fucked up because she like.
That's recently. That happened within like the past couple of years.
No, that was like Xenosaga.
Well, after Xenosaga. Okay, well, after Xenosaga 2. And she deserves every, Xenosaga 2 was a steaming pile.
Yeah, but how much of it was like their fault and how much of it was like because they knew that they could only wrap this game up in a short amount of time? I don't know exactly what happened with Xenosaga 2, so...
it has like the single worst battle system ever. That's what happened to it.
Yeah, but that's not
I'm not complaining about like the story of 2. It's the fucking battle system.
No, I mean,
atrocious.
Yeah, but like she was like one of the main writers of Xenogears, so she was just as influential in that game. How that panned out in terms of writing, as well as Xenosaga 1 and 2. I don't know if she wrote for 3, but she hasn't written anything since, which is kind of sad. Since we don't really see a husband-wife duo in games. Yeah, we kind of biffed it with 2, unfortunately. Let's go back to Colony. Whatever. Oh, there's a question mark. Perfect. Yeah, I think Takahashi definitely knew how to then plan a project more realistically, because his original plan for Xenosaga was way more ambitious than what probably could have realistically been achieved. Especially because the games ended up just kind of like not panning out.
Once again, with Blade, yeah, we had somebody with Nintendo, I forget his name, but, he worked with Takahashi, aka tard wrangled him. And that's why Xenoblade is so much, more to the point and better.
Well, here's the thing, because Xenoblade 1, even if he didn't plan a trilogy, or let's say he planned a trilogy from the get-go.
He didn't plan a trilogy.
But he wrote Xenoblade 1 in a way where, like...
No, he definitely did not plan a trilogy.
Okay, well, I think that's the first thing he did, was like, okay, I'll make one game. And then Xenoblade 1 ended up doing well, so he was able to make another game.
Right, well, yeah, so he was making the other game, and, it was while they were doing 2 that he also happened to get the idea of 3, mostly with the imagery of the Mechonis sword and the Orion Titan together.
Sounds pretty grim.
Alright, so, for the poor snuffers.
Like, that's seriously how 3 came along. Like, Takahashi wanted to see the Mechonis sword and the Orion Titan together on a cover. How do we make that make sense in a game?
Like, I'm pretty sure the moment Torna wrapped up, they just started working on 3. I'm pretty sure the earliest concept art is from 2019. I think was it Mio? It might have been Mio, like the first concept art. My insides hurt. Oh god, why is it like this? So they're eating...
Now that I got to that point in 1,
potatoes.
I can ask this. So, when the Bionis came to life and, fucked up the Mechonis, the Mechonis sword also got shredded the hell up. So, how is it intact again in Ionius?
Don't think about it, it's fine. It's one of those details where the less you think about it, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Don't think it, don't say it. Oh, there's actually a continuity error in like one of the later cutscenes, which I'll point out. Because there's a scene that there's a detail that should not exist at that point in the game, which you may know about, but I won't say because it is a pretty fucking enormous spoiler.
Type it out to me later.
Yeah, sure.
Or
I'll do it off stream,
right now.
so you don't accidentally blurt it out. No, I'll do it after this.
Okay.
Or I'll just tell you like once we go off.
All right.
Doesn't matter. Oh, look at the fields.
I'm gonna step away for a couple minutes, refill my water, get a snack and whatnot.
Yeah, go ahead. Okay, well, there's a scene in later in the game where like Uni gets a fat ass, and then in flashback she has that fat ass, and it's like that doesn't make sense. She shouldn't have this fat ass. That's it. The textbook. Read. I can't read. Don't tell me what to do. Alright, now we have to discuss about the fields. Oh my god, there's so much fucking... Yeah, I'm so fucking excited for... I think we're gonna probably hear more news of the DLC 4 during a Nintendo Direct, whenever the next one is. Mio's more for the upper body, but I don't know, she's more like a baseline. He's cute. But yeah, God, in the event that there's a... It would be really awkward if there was a Nintendo Direct as I'm still streaming this game, because they might spoil the fuck out of this game, depending on what they show. I think we'll probably be done before a Direct comes up. It's usually pretty easy to predict when a next Direct is. Yeah, no, because I read some of the... There were some leaks that happened where people data mined the game. And, oh boy. You know what? I'll eat that.
Oh, whoa! This is really good.
That was delicious. Thank you.
Oh, it's not going to be like that. No, the nature of this DLC is going to be very strange. Oh, the fields. We just have to talk about the fields.
Hey, so can we
I've been wondering, how's the Colony 9 farming initiative getting along now? Well, we've been tilling the fields and planting seeds, but they just won't grow. Even when it looks promising, the batch fails. Even with glitter radishes, those were in the manual. No luck whatsoever. Might be slightly intentional, but it's amusing in a way if it's unintentional that Mio has a cat-like body in terms of not being particularly muscular or curved, but smaller and slender. The thing with character designers is that they really do take those into consideration when designing their characters. With Mio, I don't know if that may or may not be the case. Because I guess it's whatever design philosophy they had for Nia in Xenoblade 2. But I wouldn't be surprised if that were the case. But before we depart, you want us to stop by Kart's place, right? I was thinking it'd be a good idea to iron things out with him first, too. We're taking some of the toxic potatoes with us, so... They're growing toxic potatoes, and we're kind of need to fix this. Who's pouting? I'm pouting! You're pouting! So, here's a side quest.
Okay, back.
We're gonna learn... I was gonna explain to the chat. So now, we've entered the... one of the best side quests in the game.
Oh, yeah!
So you're going to Colony Town and meet some archer that knows their veggies? Exactly, we're thinking of discussing issue with the fields in person and... Well, why didn't you tell me this sooner? I'll get Fox and the others to hold the fort while we're away. You guys go on ahead. But what, you're coming as well now? I did say I'd work with you, didn't I?
I have a lot of good art to post for this quest, but this is also a really long one, so I probably won't get a chance to do it tonight.
We'll probably be done before tonight. It is pretty long, though. I don't know. No, I don't think Uni actually was designed with, like, with a bird in mind. I think they're like the high Entia are more like angelic. I think they're more inspired by angels than like birds. It makes more sense in 1. Like 3, I'm pretty sure Uni's design was to basically be antithetical to what a high Entia is. Like high Entia are very well spoken and very posh, while Uni's basically the opposite. She's very crass and loudmouth.
Uni has way more Homs in her than high Entia.
I like Colony 9 too, of course.
Yeah, also that too.
How ample its furrows.
Alright, this is actually voice. I can get some water.
They seem to be growing nicely.
Yes, they should be ready for harvest soon. It's best to pick them just as soon as they start to wilt.
You let them wilt, even after nurturing them so carefully.
You get a larger yield this way.
Incredible. So, they're not actually dying, but rather making way for new life. Much like us.
Now that you mention it, yes. All life is built upon some kind of sacrifice.
Indeed. Life is a cruel thing. Now that we are free of our flame clock, I am all the more aware of this fact.
I don't believe we've been acquainted yet.
Xeon, commander of Colony 9. I do apologize for this sudden visit.
Juniper, I also act in the capacity of commander for Colony Tau.
We're here today to ask for your advice.
Oh, do tell. In the natural world, some plants contain toxic elements, usually to fend off predators. I'd guess that these belong to that category.
I was afraid of this.
It must have been frustrating.
Yes. For the whole colony. I don't mind the toil myself. Such was my decision. But as for my friends, I'd rather
he returns.
Enjoy the result.
Did I miss the kite scene?
I know that feeling.
Yeah, but you're here for in time for potatoes. Oh, no, that scene. No, you're just in time.
Oh, good.
Phew.
Here it is.
Finally caught up.
You took your sweet time.
Sorry, I lost my bearings. So, did you figure out the issue?
Oh, sorry to keep you. Look here. These will grow even in the harshest. And you are?
Lieutenant from Colony 9.
Casually approach Agnian.
I'm Juniper. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Oh god, oh fuck. Oh.
What the? Why's my chest? Just ignore me. I'm fine. Are those my imitators?
Oh yeah, they do look similar. They're not, right?
No, they're toxic. I knew it. This is one of Agnes's kite.
It's true. When considering root vegetables, poisonous tubers are relatively common. However, these spongy buds are... Huh?
You just spit a fucking potato, Xeon. You psychopath.
Already more than edible.
It's like... Juniper's like, really? Did you just fucking eat a potato?
You fucking stole my spud.
These spuds, they're the pride and joy of our colony. I'm so glad you like them. Really.
So we've just witnessed the best Juniper moment, and it doesn't get better than that.
Where do you find this?
And it's not even her moment per se.
Yes,
it's not, no.
But not now. I get that. I know that. But still, if only you weren't Agnian.
Yo, you can't just say that.
Kite is a troubled boy.
He is a troubled boy. He suddenly got tempted with that Agnussy.
It's not because you're a rabbit. It's because you're black.
I think you should talk to a soldier in private, though.
Let me be clear. We do not bear any
yeah, so
ill will
BWI was
toward
fun.
Colony Tau, nor do we...
I didn't mean as a
I
commander.
thought I had gotten there late
More
enough,
as
but apparently
one person
he
to
was
another.
like at the back of the plane, so it took a bit.
Your friends. Didn't you want them to be
And
happy?
everybody was
rather
fucking
than
double
toiling and
parked in the
struggling
pickup
in vain?
lane. That was fun.
And one more thing. The pivotal factor is the soil.
Soil?
Check to make sure that there's earth wormwood growing in your fields. I'll forward the steps you'll need to take to your iris for reference.
Oh man, look at all these images that I'm assuming didn't get embedded.
Did I say
Most did,
something
actually.
funny?
Damn it.
No. I'm just pleasantly surprised at how earnest you
Except
are.
for that Senna one in
I'll
her
take a look
underwear.
as soon as we're back at
That's
the
the only one that
there's-
didn't.
Oh, and
There's X.
if you've any problems on your
That's
end,
X, right?
would you allow us to lend our support?
Yeah.
Okay.
Problems?
It wouldn't feel right if the goodwill only went one way. Am I right?
I understand. Let me consider.
I'm glad we could talk. We'll make some wonderful fields yet.
I look forward to that day.
Senaware.
So this is basically this is the entire quest. We were going to try and grow potatoes.
Man,
And
Xeon's
it's
so
a fan
lucky he gets
favorite.
to plow some fields with Juniper.
And not kite.
I mean, cats are attracted to birds, so it makes sense.
I suppose. Alright, time
This earth is
to
what matters.
grow some crops.
Right, crops.
So yeah,
Uh-huh.
the one, so the thing you missed, Scoops, was the Uni quest, obviously.
Yeah.
And we did Borearis' quest, where he went back to
Trying to worm your
where
way
Ethel
out.
died.
Uh-huh.
According to Juniper's information,
She made a
presence
joke.
of earthwormwood improves the soil's drainage.
Earthworm Wood
She-
Gym, my
Cinematic-
favorite Super Nintendo game.
Potato growing.
Alright, already. I guess we just get on with it, yeah?
Wait, really?
Just get on with it.
I know people like Earthworm Jim, but is it actually your favorite?
No, but I mean, I like what I really liked was the
I
cartoon.
guess it's not the best soil.
I knew it was just some kind of trick.
Like in terms of cartoons based on video games, Earthworm Jim is legitimately the
There's
best
no way
one
it was
ever
gonna
made.
be that easy.
Look here, you.
I thought it was the other way around. I thought it was a video game first, and then a cartoon.
No, you idiot.
I know you're worried about the fields.
Really?
Come
Hold
over
on.
here.
Let me
and
double
Wait,
check
yeah,
that.
yeah. It was a video game first.
To say to you.
Okay, that makes sense.
I'm saying of cartoons based on video games, Earthworm Jim is the
Probably
best
wanna
one.
Check out some other sites, I guess.
Right. There should be some untended land not far from the colony. Let's do a sweep.
Hmm.
We'll update you if we find anything.
I was like, no. That
Walkthrough.
please.
Sparks. What's wrong with me?
But does anyone play walkthrough though? I think more people know the cartoon than like the game.
There's been a change in colony
Well, luckily I know where to
rations.
go, so I don't have to waste my time.
Oh, so that's how they're doing.
But
I'm not
yeah,
putting any
I've always
sources
been like an irrational Earthworm Jim fan. I even like the third game, which almost everyone universally hates.
Man, the one thing I kind of regret about childhood is that you don't develop taste until like way later, I feel. So like, there's so many games I could have played or would have been interested in now that I didn't get to play as a kid because that's not where my interest lied at the time. If I could go back in time and be like, I'm gonna get a PS2 instead.
To some extent, also, it's just the games that you happen to have.
There we go. Earthwormwood.
Yeah.
Ugh.
But to be fair, I don't think I would have liked
worry, it's
RPGs
not
as a
gonna
kid.
bite.
I didn't really. I
I'm
kind of
not
bounced off
worried
of them.
about it biting.
I played
I can only go into
I
RPGs.
played RPGs when it was uncool.
Oh man, the bird doesn't like
Think you'll actually
worms.
help us?
Don't worry. He's a bit
Well, I mean, look at
delicate
look at those wings,
When
man.
he
He's
starts
barely a
something,
bird.
He will see it through.
What is it?
I was talking about
I've
Uni.
Lost contact.
What
Oh.
a jerk. Now he won't take your calls.
Whoa, now, we should probably hear his side of the story, yeah? Let's stop stirring the pot.
Yeah, you have to be more specific
I've
than
already
the
talked
bird
to him,
when Xeon is
But
around,
it didn't
Scoops.
prove very effective.
Who cares
He's
about
taken his personally, so
Xeon?
it'll probably take some
I
time.
do.
We all know about the
Both
bird.
of you are being too quick to judge. Don't be so hasty.
All of our profile pics are her right now.
Me?
They are.
I did not, Necro.
You need to
Oh,
speak
you mean
to
the
him
one
man to
that
man, not soldier to soldier.
Doug Tenaple himself
Like how you
made?
told
Yeah,
me
I
once.
have it. I have a hard copy of it.
Oh yeah. Why are you and Lance always fighting anyway?
He just gets on my nerves.
Sorry, what? Right back
I
at you.
contributed to that crowdfund.
Excuse me?
I like how Xeno just says, yeah, Lance kind of annoys me. He's just so
Yeah,
blunt
they're just
about
having
it.
some banter. That's how you should be with Kite too.
They're just
You're
bantering,
always
mate.
talking on a commander lieutenant
He
level.
is so British. God, fuck.
I hadn't realized. So I've been issuing him orders instead of talking to him on an equal footing.
Talk to him again. I think it'll go better this time.
Yes. Perhaps it will. I'll try.
All right, Kite. Let's talk mono e mono.
Fine. Different from like the cartoon because the cartoon was Doug Tenaple apparently wasn't really involved with writing that. So this is like
Hey, Kite.
Doug Tenaple's personal headcanon
We've good news.
about how the Earthworm Jim mythos should be.
Really? That's great.
Like Peter Puppy is like at least starts out as like an actual dog. He looks like a terrier.
Well, that's just great. In the eye-rolling sense.
So you won't help us out?
Well, I never said that.
Talk to us, boss. You gonna get your hands muddy or not?
Yes. All right? I'll do it. I'll do my snuffing job. Okay, so, what are we planting?
Spongy spuds. Juniper's already told us how to grow them.
Oh, here we go again.
Don't grumble. That potato was truly delicious.
Fine. Whatever. Just give me the spuds. What?
Of course. We still need potatoes to plant.
You didn't get them ready?
Oops.
We were so focused on looking for earthworm wood.
It happens.
This isn't like you, Commander. Did you eat something funky?
Nobody's perfect.
Like a
Even the
potato.
scrupulous perfectionists like
Did Cat get your tongue, Xeon?
All right. Just hurry up and
The
get
fucking raw potato you just took a bite out of, like, give you hallucinogenetics.
Let's start with about 10 of those.
We'll gather them as fast as we can. Shall we meet again in the fields?
Sure thing. Just send me the
Now, if you're
location by
lucky, you
iris.
already have the 10 spuds.
Wait, is Uni's accent Cockney? I think it is Cockney. I think I might have made this observation. Bong would know that.
If it's not Cockney, it's like barely one step above it.
Yeah,
I'm
actually,
prone
Bong,
to
what would
say
you
it's
her
actually
accent
not
is?
quite Cockney, just due by the fact that you can actually understand her.
Well, I mean, the Cockney accent is it's considered like the comedy relief accent. Uni's not really. Oh, she's funny, but she's not really comedy relief. Something not to get
True
lost in kind of serious
Cockney
movies.
is like almost like Scottish in regards that you can only understand it half the time.
It's not Cockney. Okay, I figured there actually is a Cockney accent, but we haven't heard them talk yet, so we haven't commented. The Turkins actually have a Cockney accent, which we actually will hear them talk at one point. So
Soon?
Yeah.
I think we could slide down that
Not soon.
And
Well, there's one quest, but fuck that quest. But we're gonna. Do we have to do that quest? I don't even know. Whatever. Yeah, it's definitely like, which is definitely intentional because I'm pretty sure Uni was made to heavily contrast with like the high Entia from Xenoblade 1, who are incredibly posh
Let me check.
by comparison. Wait, she has an SS? Wait, no, that's not real. She doesn't have an Essex accent. You made that up.
Essex is a county.
I know, but it surely can't be that, right? That'd be too fucking funny. I need one more. Oh, there's some
And Bong, what
gor-
is up with
gorals
your
over here.
country? How does a country the size of Illinois produce like fucking 30 different accents?
Well, because people actually live on that country, in that country for starters.
People live
Who
in
the fuck lives
Illinois too. They don't develop dirty
Yeah,
accents.
This is something decent.
How many people live? Actually, no. Illinois is one of the more populated states. That's true. But even still. Where the fuck's the last Bungie Spud? I need one.
Imagine America doesn't have as many local accents because it hasn't existed for as long, and then everybody got cars, and now everyone is everywhere.
I mean, there's a lot of regional accents still.
Yeah, but they're
Maybe
like
not as much
broader
compared to the-
regions.
I suppose. But then you have the Minnesotan accent. I guess the Midwestern accent is more accurate.
This'll keep me going.
Ah, I got my fucking kite stuck on the roof. I mean, Canada doesn't really have that many accents. It has like...
You can kind of explain that Midwestern, because you had a fuck ton of German immigrants for that area. So, kind of derived from that.
But yeah, like Canada doesn't have like regional accents. It's more like you've got like farmer accents, which if you've seen like shows like a good example of like a really distinct Canadian accent would be the stuff you hear in what the fuck's the show called? Oh my god, I don't remember.
I'm the girl with the gun.
Fucking really funny from what I've seen. Letterkenny, that's it. If you've seen Letterkenny or even clips from it, that's like a very strong country accent you get in Canada, like in the Ontario rural areas. You have also Newfoundland, which has a distinct accent, the Maritimes. But then like the big cities don't really have accents. You've got like that municipal accent. Like I don't really have an accent. I have a very, I guess, neutral accent. And when I speak French, that's where the accent shows up. Because French, well, at least in Quebec, the French accent, the Quebec accent is
When
very
you
distinct.
speak gay.
Les deux fromages.
Fuck you, Shorzy. Yeah. Yeah, people talk like that in Canada. It's crazy.
Now we can finally get planting.
Oh hey, it's original colony music.
First, we need to till the
Yeah,
soil
we haven't heard this in
so
a hot
that the
minute.
seed potatoes
I thought I
can
only
take
played
root
one
easily.
time. Now we get it twice in this game. How about that?
Mean? Till.
Now we're planting potatoes, baby.
I'm a bit lost.
You toss the soil to trap the air in it, it seems. According to Juniper, there are 3 main layers of soil.
Yeah, so we just rough it up a bit. I get you.
Lands. The crudeness of your summaries never ceases to amaze me.
There's not much point to it all, though, is there?
Come on now. Don't be like that. Let's just do what we can.
It'll only take 2 ticks.
You and your ticks, man. It's not about speed. We need precision here, folks.
Just follow the procedure I sent to your irises. Ask me if there's anything you're unclear on.
Okay then, guys. Let's do this.
Ah, good old farming. I'm actually surprised they even have farming tools. I guess they asked for some? No, wait, they can't even ask for some, so they must have had it. But never used it. God, not puns. Gross. Wait, JJ Watt, like
This is
football
looking
JJ Watt? Why the fuck was he playing
That was
hockey?
pretty fun, hey, Mimi?
And now we water them.
Ugh, I wish I was the one being watered. I stink of dirt.
That's another
What the
good
hell does that
union.
mean,
I
Yumi?
can arrange
Wait
that.
for rain. In this instance.
You.
Yeah. I think it's best if we let nature take care of the rest. I get the feeling we should interfere as little as possible.
But rainfall isn't always guaranteed. If you rely too much on the weather, it may come back to bite you.
Oh yeah, this.
Then, what if you control soil humidity as
Well,
you
you
wait
have 2
for the
options, and one is the
rain? And
correct
if ever the
option.
rain doesn't come for a while, then you can water your crops yourself.
That sounds smart. Let's wait a while and see how things unfold.
You just leave that to us.
Oh, what?
Xeon and the others aren't going to stick around here forever. Who else is there?
Besides, it'll only take 2 ticks.
Kind.
You like saying
Can I trust you
ticks.
to handle it?
Yeah.
like a random NPC, like a fucking.
Come back and have a look after the rain, though, would
I
you?
just remembered like the NPC with like the most fucking bizarre speech patterns, and you know exactly who I'm talking about.
I actually don't.
Once we get to Aerith Sea, there's that one NPC from that one colony that has a very unique way of talking.
Yes, yes, I know exactly who you're talking about.
I can't wait to meet them.
The one I would post a screenshot of every time.
Okay, yes. Now that
wait,
Scoops
so we have
reinforced
to-
it, yeah, now I know who it is.
Hello. So we have two options.
Yeah,
We can
that's
either
not an
literally
accent.
wait
That's
for-
mental disorder with that NPC.
We'll get to them when we get to them. It won't be for a little bit. Maybe next week, actually, if things pan out. So we have two options for rain. We can either just wait, but that's crazy, or we can cheat. By cheat, I mean this way.
I actually did wait because for some godforsaken reason I wanted to save money. Why did I want to save money? There's no reason to save money.
I got a little hat.
Rain, it named for type of weather that with that extreme damp and mood of splish splash. It also generally tend towards dampness. Casting for vote of sympathy, but no one bite. Meh splish splash smells scent of moisture on breeze. So we can pay her 10,000 G's to make it rain.
You know what hat she has? It's like the fucking on it Mama Bear wears from the Bernstein Bears.
So apparently I've heard that like this is not guaranteed to happen.
No, it's
Sometimes
not.
she will fail.
It's like a 30%
Okay,
chance.
I've never had it fail on me. Anyway, it's raining, bitch.
So like, I didn't know what that was. I just saw the icon. I'm like, okay, I'll fucking talk to this person. What do you want? And then they're like,
Yeah, no,
hey,
the game-
just like fucking control the weather for 10,000 money.
So,
I mean, you
why
need to
isn't
spend money
anything
on
budding?
something.
The seed potatoes are rotting. Perhaps we gave them too much water.
Oh no.
Does the soil not drain properly? Or was it something else?
It's my fault. I was giving them extra water from time to time, because I didn't want them drying out.
Fox.
I thought I was being careful. Never considered that I might
Fox.
be overdoing it.
Fucking moron.
Well, we'll just have to try this
I
again.
will say,
Let's wait for the
there's a
next rainy
somewhat appealing aspect of
Sorry,
being a
guys.
farmer. Only
blame it on
somewhat,
yourself.
because the reality is much more
Yeah,
difficult.
but if I hadn't done this, we wouldn't have to...
Oh, if only. What's done is done, man. You can't change the past. So let's just recoup our losses and do even better
Yeah.
next time round.
Also, you need a lot of capital
That's
to
a
invest
good
in it.
attitude,
That's the
Kite.
thing.
I like it.
I'm good either way.
Well, I
to
guess
be
you would
honest.
start your operation small, then build up.
Classic Eastman.
Guess I'll stick it out for a while longer. Thanks, Kite.
Play off Harvest Moon. That's enough hard farming for me.
Credit where it's due. That was actually pretty good. His words came from the heart. I think that's why it resonated with them.
Kite's always been annoyed at being second best. He knows the frustration of not living up to his own standards. And that really struck a chord.
Complimenting others' weak points has always been a talent of his. It's something I could never do.
Hey! I think we'll go ahead and till the soil again. Take out the rotted spuds. So, if you don't mind...
Got it. We'll grab a new batch for you.
I'm really sorry about this. We'll need you to get 10 more seed potatoes then.
Don't worry. We'll pick a really good selection this time.
Do it
Just
again.
you wait.
I've noticed something with like, I've noticed something really interesting about like a lot of like favorite quest lines for a lot of like games, especially RPGs, I guess specifically. Is that a lot of like people's favorite quests in a game tend to be one where like there's very little combat, and it normally does something pretty like novel. Like this one is a fan favorite. I don't think there's like a single combat encounter. There actually might be one, but it's not like high stakes or anything. I think it's just really just learning to farm.
Fan favorite, or more like a meme?
No, people like this quest. I mean, it is. I don't think they would have not. I don't think it would have resonated as much. Or rather, let me rephrase that. I don't think they would have made memes if it didn't really resonate as much. Like, no one sees memes about Juniper's quest, for example. Because what the fuck happens in that? It's actually really lame.
Yeah, meme is just a shorthand word for people like it and want to repeat it in some way.
Yeah, I think... I mean, granted, obviously a meme doesn't have to be something good. Obviously, Morbius, the Morb suite. It's not because, you know, people like the movie. My point still stands.
And off we go.
We did Uni's side quest, and we did Boliaris' side quest, which is more of like a little fun thing you can do. What am I looking? Oh, okay, that's a cat. I was not sure what I was looking at. the Juniper cat.
I'm saving these. That's cute.
Juniper seems to be decently popular, but I think it's just because they have a neat design. That's about it.
I think our luck's changing.
Finally,
Juniper does have a good design.
Post anything potato related I've skipped over.
The fucking... Oh, what's what the Aspar's doing?
I have potato-related images, but I've been waiting until the end of the quest to do it.
There's 3 more to get. Oh, perfect. Got them all. Yeah, a lot of this is just like getting spuds and growing them. My life is potato. Grow, same.
And this is how Potatotron was born.
Man, and he grew up and he decided he wanted to be Australian. What did Bong post?
Not Bong post, but...
Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, we needed that one posted like 20 minutes ago.
This is fucking tiny. What the hell?
I've got a good feeling about this one.
It's a chat sized.
Casually approach Anglian. Wait for the rain. No.
Pay the Napon instead.
Alright, splish splash.
Oh yeah, did you in what is it, Colony Tau?
Did I what?
Juniper's colony?
Nothing great.
What did I do?
Did you get that particular conversation topic yet?
Oh, no, not yet. I might go back. Well, if we have time, I'll go back to see if it's there. But I might have to do quests, actually, which I haven't done yet. We'll have to do those quests anyway, because it's a requirement.
We did it! They're budding! Talk about suspenseful!
Manana are excited for yummy harvest! Hope they grow up big and strong!
Yeah, we need to take good care of them.
Looks like it's going well.
Indeed. Now we can breathe a sigh of relief.
We'll want to take care of the fertilizer now, right? How do we distribute it?
Actually, I have just the person for that. Earl's a dab hand at gardening. I'm sure he'll be able to help us out if we explain our situation.
I'd appreciate that. Incidentally,
He's good at gardening and he hasn't been helping the whole time.
Stormed off after saying he'd done his field tending duty. Guess he's still not over it.
Oh yeah, we were making
I suppose
harvesting
it's time for
season
us to
jokes,
pack
and
up.
now it's
We
harvesting
can't just
season.
leave that guy alone. He's always been there for us, through thick and thin.
I know. You don't need to worry about us. Make sure my lieutenant gets the care he deserves.
Will do.
Oh, and I'm pretty sure Earl will explain it for you, but you know the fertilizer? Seems you make it by crushing up seeds, bones, and plants and mixing it all together. Oh, and he also said that having a few helix conches on you would save him some trouble.
You'll get that done in 10 ticks. Or else. It might be a little tight
Is the
for
VA
us.
for Trish the same
We
as
can
Ranny
certainly try.
Elden Ring? Sounds almost identical. Motherfucker, Mio is Ranny.
So that's how they're doing.
Mio is literally Ranny's voice actress. But that being said, it's not unlikely that Mio voiced some NPCs. So yes.
I
Yeah.
I have a particular video, but that's relevant a lot later.
Yeah, I know what video you're talking about. Yeah,
I think I
hold on
know
for
the
a
one you're
minute.
talking about too.
I find it funny. I guess because you weren't here the entire time, Goody, but I just find it funny that you like.
Which one was it again?
Oh, nice. Milky soy. Oh, I'm soying out, bros. But yeah, I just find it funny that you noticed it with a different NPC, so it's probably Mio's voice actress, yeah.
And like I said, like last week, I've been hearing her late Raid Shadow Legends ad with her in it too.
I don't think I checked her IMDb. It's not listed, so I guess they might not list ads, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Whoa!
But like Mio's voice actress has actually been in like actual TV shows, and pretty substantial roles too.
So we
She
just
was
sprinkle the stuff on top and then we're done.
This would mean something to the UK. She was in a show called Skins.
They need to be able to absorb the nutrition.
She played a character called Sketch in that, and she was a character in oh, what's that fucking show
I've
called?
more or less memorized Juniper's info now.
I forget.
Let me know if there's anything you're unsure of.
I'll have to look it up. Hold on,
I
it's
can
like
see
a
his time in the
about like
survey
British
branch has
gangsters.
seeped in, right down to his marrow.
I suspect he might have actually been born with it. He's just the meticulous type.
That's about all we can ask for. I'm grateful.
I'll let him know. All right, guess it's back to the grindstone.
We've seen M. I won't talk about M too much. Amy
Now to
Fiona
wait for more
Edwards. She was
rainfall.
in.
Oh, I'm shaking
Wait.
with excitement.
Are you really?
And then the Noah and the Mio clones somehow.
You tell him, love.
Yes,
Let's
we've
see
seen
what the
them.
coming
No, M is the person who makes gadgets for James Bond. Wait, no, that's Q. Isn't M the replacement for
also-
Q though?
Pardon? What'd you say?
M is the boss. Okay, it's been years since I've seen a James Bond movie.
Oh, we were talking about James Bond. Also, yeah, the other show that Mio's actress was in is
That joke
Peaky
fell
Blinders.
flat on its fucking face.
Yeah, because I had to ask what the fuck.
The kind that plays Xenoblade board.
Hate the rain.
Also, look, I haven't failed a single time on the rain thing. Hilarious. Who is the other M? The M from Xenoblade? Or we're talking about M from old James Bond?
Uni is from East London.
Is she?
These little guys have come a long way.
Day in springtime of youth.
She was born in Newport, Wales, which makes more sense. Her name is Amy Fiona Edwards.
Nothing gets
Very
Banana
Welsh.
excited like the prospect of a
Oh,
full
Uni's
belly.
VA. I'm dumb. Sorry.
Can you
I
blame
thought you were
her?
talking about Mio.
Resounding no.
Why have they changed color?
Huh?
I can't believe Uni has the
Oh no,
Essex
they're withering.
accent.
Why though? It can't be time to harvest them yet, surely.
I dread to think so. But it could be
Hey
one of the
Bong,
diseases
are you familiar with
mentioned
the
in
show
reference
Skins?
materials.
I know that was like a
The
UK
damage seems to spread
teen
from the
drama
lesions
back in the
here,
day.
on the root. They bear resemblance to the black rot.
Oh, they better not be.
Or
That's
chaos
supposed to
are
cause
dying.
rapid decay. Spreads easily too.
Let's check
Okay,
the
yeah,
others for
because
similar symptoms.
Mio's voice actress was in that show.
Lend me a
She
hand,
played the character
everyone.
of Sketch. And if you remember that character, it may or may not all coming back. We have to examine all the potatoes.
This is why people remember this quest, because there's so much failure in it.
What now?
Well, you're talking about
There
like this
is
is like a
60
fan favorite quest that people remember. I mean, this is why, because there's so
Drama.
much struggle and failure with it.
That's farming for you. You never get it right the first time. It's like cooking, really. It's like with any thing you kind of take up on. You're never gonna get it right the first time.
I get cooking
It's
right
all
the
the
first time.
spongy.
Just follow the fucking recipe.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes you
It's
don't
a piece.
have it
It's a
efficient.
piece
I mean,
of cake to make a pretty cake. They really just made that rhyme.
Come
Thank you,
on,
la-
don't be lazy.
It's Lazy Town. Made a lazy rhyme. Oh man.
Oh no.
Now it's rhyme time.
Time to eat then, no?
I've been craving some downtime.
Actually, has Uni's VA been in anything? I don't think so.
Everyone, a moment of your time?
Rest in peace, Robert Rotten.
Can't believe he fucking died. Wait, she was in another video game? Uni's VA? The Dark Pictures, The Devil in Me.
What the fuck is that?
Huh. It's do you know the game Until Dawn that came out a while back? It's kind of like it's a game in the style of like a David Cage game where it's basically an interactive movie more or less.
Ew.
Like that kind of game.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Until Dawn was popular. The Dark Pictures one have been less so. The Black Rot, no question. Yeah, Uni has not been in a lot of things, but she already has 2 video games in her build, which is kind of neat. Oh, I forgot about the Seneth stuff. I'll probably end up grinding that for next stream. There's only one solution, and that's to dispose of all the infected stems before the others all go bad. That's what Juniper's data says anyhow. That's less helping and more harm reduction, though. Can't we just pluck the bad leaves, leave the rest there? No, we have to pull out the whole stem. We do? You realize what you're saying after all the hard work we put in? I wish we could save them all. I really do. Really, I do, but the rot is spreading fast. Pull out the bad ones and that's the end of it. There's not much point trying to find alternatives, because at this rate... Fierce debate you're having here? What are you so laid back about, Chief? This is Colony 9's future on the line here. You're absolutely right, and I'm not being laid back. We simply have to pull out the afflicted stems to avoid losing everything. There's no other way. Weed out the bad to save the rest. Something quite profound. You may not think it, but I often lacked the backbone needed of a commander. Even this far into my terms, I often faltered and vacillated, questioning my actions. That is, until you taught me about the importance of failing and starting anew. An invaluable lesson to learn. Hard to really hammer it into that hard out of yours before it's stuck, though. I'll take that as a compliment. If Leon's not giving up, then neither am I. We'll do what we can, and we'll do it right. That's right, and we better start now. Time waits for no spud. Right, time to pull out the bad stems. My friends, thank you. It's kind of great that it does, like, accurately capture the farming feel of, like, you just keep fucking up until you get it right.
Glad you could make it, Xeon.
Glad you could bake it.
No, this entire field must be purged.
I swear.
Damn it.
Don't film me now.
I knew it. Don't film me now. Kill them all.
Or this is an action RPG, so we harvest Stella now, actually. I'm probably the only person here who played it.
I don't want to harvest Stella.
I heard it was just fine.
It is just fine. It's like a good 6 out of 10 game.
That looks to be all of them.
We'll have to monitor them for a short while. Take note of the state of the stems, not just the color of the leaves.
We should fix up the soil too, right? Think so. It's supposed to be bad if the underground bits are exposed to light.
I actually had a thought.
Might as well pull
Because
up
you
the
mentioned
weeds while
action
we're at
RPG
it
with
too,
this
huh?
game, and I actually had a thought.
Don't pull the potatoes themselves out.
I want to run this by you.
I
Yes.
can tell the difference.
I'll wait for this to end.
And then we hope for rain.
What's wrong?
No, I was just thinking how times change.
Times
It wasn't so long ago
change.
that my sole thoughts were about keeping the flame clock topped up. Now here I am, worrying about soil and potatoes, looking up at the sky. I could never have imagined myself in such a position.
True. Who'd have thought you'd chomp on a raw potato or admit to lacking a spine?
Sam does have an accent that a high Entia would have had in one.
I feel flushed just thinking about it.
More contrast with
We've grown
Uni.
a lot closer as a result. I feel like I know you better. Sometimes you don't really get to know someone
Yeah,
until you've
Uni.
clashed first and then sorted out your differences.
You don't beat around the bush, do you?
Anyway, I think we've done what we can here. Let's report back into Juniper.
Okay, so I want to say, because I actually watched the video on Xenoblade 3, and someone put it in it. And this is a thought I had too, where the game does a really good job at like introducing like really mundane concepts or like concepts we take for granted and like actually giving them some like emotional payoff. Like the baby scene in Xenoblade 3, like on the surface it feels just kind of fucking weird because this is just something we assumed, but because of like they did such a good job at like defining the world and like how this is a brand new concept to them, you're able to buy into this, something that we already know how the world works. I'm doing a very bad job at expressing myself here. That's why Chapter 5 is so good. Where the fuck are they? In Doyes region?
It's something that's normal for us, but it's alien to them, and that's why they flip the fuck out over it.
It's
Yeah, and I feel like in a lesser game that scene would just look silly, even if it makes sense in the context of the world. Like that scene could look really silly. It's like, oh look, look, Babby is formed. Oh my god!
And the strength of the
Like,
cast
Babby.
and the actors.
Who are you?
like you gotta believe like everybody cheered when the hand racing scene happened.
We've made some new
You
friends.
gotta do what? I gotta believe.
Let's talk to people here. See if that conversation pops up.
Oh, so that's how they're doing.
Oh, that's why they're doing it.
It's too bad I can't post these images of a particular variety until the literal end of the game.
Scoops. Do you know what this is?
Oh, there it is.
The Nopon right here. This has such a fucking ominous. I love this fucking one. The Nopon are here.
It's especially good when it hasn't like fully phased in and it's still scan line.
Yeah. Oh.
It's like a
Just I don't know
fucking
what to say, so-
X-Files tape.
Yeah, maybe you've mentioned this in your stream. Would you say that Xenoblade is like an evolution of ATB?
I never said that.
No, no, I'm saying maybe you said it, so I don't know if you've discussed this in your
No.
streams. But would you say it's an evolution of ATB now?
No.
Why not?
Because positioning actually matters too, so.
Yeah, I guess so, but I feel like it does like take a lot of ATB elements, like all your moves. I get, well, then again, you can say that same for like MMO, so maybe it doesn't pair in one-to-one. I just had that thought the other day. It's not just Colony 9 that are strapped for food, remember? You never know who or what could be lying in wait. Yeah, you're right. We'll get someone on it right away. Thank you. Anyway, I'll start getting ready for this trip to Colony 9. Sir Nopon Amogus.
Oh, so that's how they're doing.
Yeah. How many chat?
Anything
I have a
with
lot of
like targeted abilities with cooldowns is ATB.
Peckish. Do we have any?
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Fucking World of Warcraft and so on.
We have a lot of Juniper quests we're going to have to do. Oh, we have a lot of combos in general. Holy mo- Oh, no, only 2 pages. That's not the worst. We'll take care of that next stream. That being said...
Yeah, no, ATB is you have to wait to have a turn. In
That's
Xenoblade, you
true.
always act. You're just waiting on individual skills.
Yeah, that's... You know what? I don't know. That I felt like I felt like I had a better argument in my head than when I actually, like, when you analyze it. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Doesn't really map one-to-one. Alright. Oh wait, this is teaches. Yeah, that's Gamma. Okay. I do like turn-based games too. I'm playing like 2 of them right now. Not this one, but there's another one I'm playing.
Yeah, one of them is Octopath. It was a nice turn-based game. I like it very much.
It is, and hopefully it sells well.
I've heard it, in fact, has not been selling all that great.
It sold less than Octopath 1 in Japan on its
Sounds a little
opening
rowdy
week,
over
but
there.
it's not like it flopped. I don't think.
Is that?
We don't know. We don't know
Came
like
from over
Western
there.
sales yet. If it
Let's
hits
hurry.
1 million, we'll be fine, which I think it will.
I don't know what the context of this is,
What's this?
but funny.
You are not getting through me! I won't let their efforts go to waste!
Oh god, these fucking assholes.
You lot!
Talk later. Let's teach those creatures never to set foot upon this land again. We will defend this place with our lives. Show them there is strength in unity.
Hey, and you know, after you kill them, you can eat their meat. Well, granted, this is Rawple meat. It might not be great. Ooh, 49. Uh-oh. Wait, higher level than I expected.
Oh yeah,
They're nothing special. They're regular enemies.
this is a nice surprise.
What?
Yeah. Meanwhile,
We have to save them from trampling on the potatoes. Everyone, trample on the potatoes to get them.
That's fine. They would have done worse than what we're doing. Even though we're performing violence. Jesus. Don't aggro me, please, I beg you.
healer difficulties. Oh god.
It's fine. As long as oh god, I just realized how little health I have right now.
Smoke.
You absolute buffoon.
That almost did not pan out. Holy fuck. That was a millisecond from being a failed smash. Smash. No, we don't have smash. Fuck. Damn, I haven't hit critical mass with this class yet. But once you do, like, you just don't die. Like, Lapidaris is
Hell,
sick,
we've already
so-
killed the ageless Mobius. But yeah, these little rhino
Doing good.
guys. There's no stopping them.
Look at him spin. He's just spinning. I could probably change his art. That's actually not the one that I want.
That's the one that just blocks, right?
Yeah, it's not great. You want all the DPS ones.
People, how are we?
We're fine, at least.
They really tore up the place, huh?
No. We failed again.
Sorry. I couldn't stop them. It's not your fault, Kite.
Besides,
That's
you
a
were the first to
surprisingly
come
toned
running here.
Mio.
Don't feel bad. You were tending the fields,
Abs.
weren't you? Trying to keep them safe. The whole time.
I couldn't just sit back. But there was hardly any point.
You shouldn't put yourself down.
You?
Cut.
What are you?
If I could just... I'll help you. And pull.
Oh fuck. Juniper pulled a Stitch face.
Guess I don't know my own strength. Thank you very much.
You find shit like this.
Alright, now eat the potato. We haven't even cooked it.
I'm afraid I failed to mention something. Spongy's buds are quite special. They actually use the field itself as a means of storage.
That's why you recommended growing them. Astounding.
It's a huge tater.
This picture's fucking cursed.
Sorry I doubted you. The reason I didn't trust you before, it wasn't because you were Agnian.
That's because you were black.
Weak. Now, I don't expect you to forgive me.
Juniper goes, wait, what the fuck does that mean?
I know I caused hurt.
My son!
I'm so sorry.
My son!
Come on, raise your head. You refuse to give in. You struggle to change things for the better. The way I see it, that's not weakness. Not from what I hear, anyway.
You don't.
Juniper works better
No,
in the role of like
You don't even know
mentor, I suppose.
Making a change,
Kind of.
It takes guts.
Juniper is teaching them
You're
how
a
to
good
like
man.
farm,
We didn't admit
and it works for their personality. But
she's wise.
them as a
hippie.
character is like, bleh.
You're a good man.
That's actually a way of putting it. Yeah.
No one's ever told me
What a wrong way to die.
I'm sorry about that. I think from now on, I'll make an effort to remind you. Kite, you're an asset to us all.
Yeah.
Commander, could you perhaps help me with a problem? If your offer of support still stands, that is.
Sure. Ask us anything.
Would it be possible to permit me to visit Colony 9 more frequently?
That's no issue for me.
I'm not directly asking for help with a specific problem, but I'd like it if we could build friendly relations between us. If that's all right.
Now I see. Feel free to visit anytime.
Same here. Very happy to have you.
Thank you very much, Kite.
Christ.
What's all this then? Kite's acting
Why
weird.
do you keep doing
What
this?
I'm more worried about is
Because I have them, Scoops.
fields.
Why do you have
What
them?
did you post?
But
What
maybe
the
not
hell
right
did you
now.
post?
Just look.
Oh no,
They're having so much fun.
this sucks. I've seen this before.
Kite cuck.
All right, and that's Xenon's Quest. Yeah, it's actually way longer than I remember, just because you have to do so much farming in it. And there we go. Reasons to evolve, and now, Dutiful Commander can now reach his level to 20,
That's how they're doing.
which I believe does it automatically for the hero. Oh god, I just realized. I think it's worse. And you know what? We'll put that on.
I'll protect you.
Did I? It did. Okay, perfect. I think that's really it. Yeah, that's all we can really do for tonight.
I have one
Yeah.
more, but I'll save it for next stream.
Alrighty, cool. And now we got a little farm here. It's cute. We're just gonna farm spongy spuds and we can get them. Neat.
There's been a change
All
in
right,
colony
and with
relations.
that, we'll call it an evening. So we got 2 Ascension quests done, which is a little less than what I wanted, but it is what it is. Next time will be more side content, as well as the tiniest little bit of story progression, but it'll be mainly side content. We still have 2 Ascension quests to do for this chapter, as well as more heroes to recruit. How much will get done then, I don't know, but we'll see. Have a wonderful evening. I'll see you guys Thursday, same time, same place. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hope.